right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown.
Hello?
It's the big show the day after
Oh,
the big show.
I'm asleep. I was asleep literally 10 minutes ago, and now I'm here.
It's like a big show, big show. It's a big show about the big show,
There you go.
right?
Isn't
There
that
you go.
someone's name?
Yeah, it's a wrestler. Speaking of wrestlers,
Speaking of wrestlers,
I want to thank, we didn't even mean this segue, I want to thank
It's a good segue.
one of my oldest friends, Brian the Blue Meanie Heffron, for coming and appearing at yesterday's giant, amazing, successful,
Fantastic,
beautiful day.
amazing, wonderful.
It's a toy show.
What a great, listen, I'm not going to cut you off, but what a great day. Go
it was
ahead.
really
He
fun.
made a lot of kids happy. He took some great pictures. A Press of Atlantic City article
That
with a picture.
picture of him in the press was amazing. I love it so much.
Having a friend that that I grew up with, that people are like come to see, and comes. He said this is his favorite thing, and he does a lot of events. So it just means so much that like the vibe of this event is like a friends and family community. It doesn't feel like it's a professional con.
No, it's a very, I don't want to say like backyard barbecue, but I kind of get the vibe that it is like a family barbecue.
Yes! If you don't know what we're talking about, yesterday was It's a Toy Show, our once a year gigantic
Extravaganza.
toy extravaganza.
It's going to take me at least a week to recover from yesterday, physically and mentally, emotionally, definitely.
So before we kick off, we are Justin and
I am Penelope. I'm slowing my roll so Selena can't up
Right.
there. Collectively, we are the Nostalgineers here at Farpoint Toys, coming to you live from the just opened, expanded, extremely awesome Farpoint Museum here inside of Farpoint Toys.
the museum was a hit yesterday. If you don't know, yesterday was our big show, and we just want to thank everyone who came and either vended or bought or just came to shake our hands and hug us and to see what this spectacle is that we put on. Like I said, the weather couldn't have been better, and
So
the
good.
spectacle is amazing, and so much cool stuff changed hands at this show. People came up from Georgia to vend, from out from Ohio,
Yeah.
professional dealers, and just people who are just want to hang out and sell toys and buy toys. There's no other show like it.
I love the mix of vendors. Like Justin said, it's not just like professional. You know, people that have a business name and a logo and a website. It's not just that. It's also Jimmy down the block who's got some G.I. Joes in his attic. He brings them in.
Jimmy down the block had some G.I. Joes.
John had some Transformers, and guess what? We bought all the Transformers off of John's table, and we're going to be
Get ready, because we bought some of our vendors out. I was like, how much for the table?
Yeah.
I just laid it out.
We did. And listen, that's part. We don't listen. We have a good day in the store, and we did. We had a good day in the store, but we do not make a dime from this show. We do not charge the vendors for
It
tables.
costs us money.
This show cost us $2,000. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna lay it out there on the table.
Oh well.
I'm not making any illusions about it.
We're already planning next year.
This show costs us about $2,000 a year to put on as of right now. We don't make a dime from our vendors. We don't make a dime from the people that come here to shop. We just want our community to have a great day, and we want to have fun too.
And before we jump into the claim sale, 'cause I promise this is a claim sale, I want to say I had a life-changing moment yesterday. And we like to talk that this show is carefully curated. Like we ask people what they're bringing, and if 15 people are like, we're bringing pops, we're bringing pops, we're bringing pops, we cut that down to 1 or 2 people bringing pops. We don't want a show that's all pops.
No.
We want good vintage, eclectic, interesting stuff. We don't want everybody. We do like a few makers who make interesting things, but we can't have too much of that. We want it to be a curated show where there's something for everyone, everybody enjoys it. And we like to say that you're not going to find rusty fishing rods, you're not, or duck decoys.
My favorite is the ladder with the ivy around it and the fairy lights.
None of that.
Not gonna.
I kept saying there'll be no duck decoys. It's one of my favorite go-tos, but there was a duck.
There was a live duck.
He was not a decoy.
There was a live duck, so I wasn't lying.
There was a live duck.
Waddles, man, he's a celebrity.
Waddles is a celebrity, and I
met
celebrity guests.
a pet duck yesterday that only Tucker is a cuter pet. We didn't let Tucker meet the duck. They should have met. The worlds collided. It would have been the internet might have broken.
Yeah.
But yeah, meeting that
Then again,
duck.
Tucker
It made me wish we had a duck decoy.
Tucker may have become
It did
notorious
not
if he
make
met
me.
Waddles too. I mean, you
It
never
did
know. He is a dog.
It did not make me wish we had any duck decoys. I was fine with no duck decoys. No rusty washboards, no holes
No.
in the wash tub.
What we did have, the best food truck in South Jersey, maybe all of New Jersey.
This is the first year that I've actually gotten to get a deep fried pulled
Because
pork
I was
sandwich.
smart enough when I went and got my food to order hers as well.
He was, listen, hold my hand for 1 minute. I know you're mad at me right now. Hold my hand. We're fighting, by the way. We're not on
Can't
screen
tell.
right now. My husband was so smart and good to order me a sandwich because every single year, by the time I'm like tired enough to be hungry and my anxiety has worn off and all my adrenaline is gone, they are sold out of the deep fried pulled
Deep
pork.
fried pulled pork, and they sold out again this year. I want to thank Chris, Katie, and Frank at Motley Q. The food was absolutely amazing. Everybody was raving about
The
it.
smell was
They
driving
hooked
me
us up
crazy
with
all
their
day.
new ship fries. What the hell are they called?
Chris, we need to talk because those. First of all, what are they called? Because I want to use the correct nomenclature for these things. I have never in my life, and this is not lip service. I'm very picky about my chips. I only listen. Hers, sour cream and onion are like my chip, right? My chip, my bitch, my chip. And fries, I really, really like crinkle cut. Like that's my jam. This was the perfect combination of everything I love about French fries and everything I love about chips in one product. It is amazing.
And they're like, oh, these are on the side. And it was a giant thing of them. I missed out.
There's
I
no
should have got
name
some
yet.
of their Motley sauce. I should have got some of their Motley and to dip. But they were good enough without dipping in anything. And they were really good to scrape up the extra deep fried pulled pork out of the plate.
So Chris said that it's a new product with no name
All right.
yet.
Well, we'll help you out with that.
Yeah, Chris, let's help
Farpoint
you out
for
with
eyes. So, also about food, Eric, the cheesecake nerd,
It's a French fry.
completely sold out. He came with like bombs and cheesecakes and
So Eric,
I'm gonna eat one in front of y'all. What's gonna happen?
Eric he debuted some new flavors yesterday at It's a Toy Show, and the thing that I was most excited for was he does these pie bombs now. So it's sort of like a donut hole, but inside of it is pie, right? He debuted banana cream pie bombs yesterday,
I can't wait to eat one.
and Justin's not getting any.
He's saying
He
that to
hasn't-
wind her up because she went
he-
around all day
yeah.
yesterday saying they were hers and no one could have any.
I was gonna get 2 sets so that we could each have one because I wanted my own, but he sold out too soon. So Eric comes up to me at maybe like 2 o'clock. I
Does
want
it
to
say
say
cinnamon swirls or cinnamon?
Hey, the cheesecake
Cheesecake.
nerd's on.
it was.
There he
maybe,
is.
Eric is here with us. Eric, I think it was like 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock. He comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, we're leaving," and I was like, "Oh no, oh gosh."
Look what happened. Oh no.
Like he's having a terrible time and he's ready to bounce. Like, oh no. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm sorry. And he's like, no, we sold out. We're gonna go and free up the space.
We're
So-
leaving because we have to. We don't have anything
I
left
like
to
to say
say.
that the show, we don't make any money at the show. Like we don't get paid for vendors, even
Yeah.
the food people. It's all good. We want
No.
everybody to have a great day.
Yes.
But we do get paid in food. Those people, Molly Q hooked us up, Chris hooked us up, and our bellies are. I just had a piece of this cheesecake just now, and my lunch yesterday and this cheesecake made everything worth it. The 24-hour day, the insanity.
I did not bring cheesecake because I'm gonna save that for myself for later.
Puppies were here. We
I
did
brought
have puppies.
My nugs.
The Blue Meanie we thanked. I want to thank all the dealers.
Mama's Gonna Rescue was here. I
Yep.
don't think we mentioned them by name.
Monsters in the Toy Box. Rick Fusselman.
We're
was
gonna
out
talk
here.
about Fusselman in a minute.
Craig Dawson, another dealer who knows how to sell. That's the thing about this show. If you're a dealer, you got to know how to sell your stuff. You got to know that you want it to move and not die with it.
Yeah.
We just had a great time, and is there anything specific you wanted? I'm sure I'm missing a ton. Our VIPs, we did a VIP picture. We walked around and shopped with some VIPs.
There's a ton. Listen, I'm gonna go over everything I bought yesterday from myself. See, listen, we're gonna talk about this again later in the stream. Justin only bought for the store yesterday, and I'm glad somebody did because it wasn't me. I only bought stuff for myself yesterday, so we're gonna talk about both things and sell some of the stuff that Justin bought for us yesterday today on the stream. I don't even know what's in these tubs. We normally do a VIP preview for our VIPs in the VIP group. First of all, we were too tired and too busy. But thirdly, I kind of wanted. Do you remember the days when everything was a surprise?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wanted to harken back to those old barter towns where nobody, including us, knew what we were going to sell until we were selling it. I don't even know what's in these tubs.
This cinnamon swirl cheesecake. Oh my god!
I'm not gonna ask you for a bite because I want
You're not giving up your
I
banana
want the
bits.
bombs.
Yeah,
What else
you're
is
not
in there for
asking
me
for-
in the fridge?
So, okay, specifically, I don't think he brought the Fruity Pebbles this year. If he did, there's
That's
one
okay.
for you. If he didn't, there isn't. Specifically, there's an Oreo one that was for me. You can have the rest of the cheesecakes. I will defer. I'm getting the bombs, the banana bombs. There's also blueberry bombs. I think there's coconut cream bombs, and there's apple bombs. I would like to at least split the apple bombs with you.
Okay, as long as I get to try some bombs.
The bananas are all me, and I apologize, but I'm
So
sorry.
selfish.
It is very selfish, but I don't want your cinnamon. Take your cinnamon. You can have your cinnamon.
All right.
Corey is dying to know about this Duke's car. Let's get into it. Let's sell a little bit, and then we'll talk about the show again.
Say the magic word so I can start the crawl.
This is a claim sale.
This is a claim sale.
You want to do the thing? I'm gonna go check something about the Duke's car.
I'll start the crawl. You do your thing. Listen, this is a claim sale. I know we're gonna talk and chat and be weird and probably fight and hurt our legs, but this is actually a claim sale at its heart. What we're gonna do is we're going to show you an item that is available for sale on one of our many high definition cameras. At which point we're going to talk about it, describe it, show you in detail any specifics about it that need to be known. At which point we will then announce the price of said item. Once we announce the price, claims are open. That means it's time for you to make a claim if you want the item. What you want to do is get out your typing fingers. You want to type, let's say you want this Duke's car. Claim car, claim Lee, give me General Lee. We need two things from you if you want to make a claim. We need to know that you actually want the item and you're not just excited and shouting it. So we need a claim differentiator. Claim, gimme, got it, whatever. And we need to know what you want to claim. There's going to be all kinds of stuff up here. And if you just say claim, do you mean Godzilla? Do you mean Frodo? Do you mean the Duke's car? We don't know. So we've got to know what you want to claim and that you want to claim it. Once a claim comes through, Selena is in charge. Kermit, our production manager behind the screen here, she will realize there's a claim and then do this. You will hear that sound, and that means that not only has a claim been made, but we need to shut the heck up so she can tell us who made the claim.
Everyone keeps score of how often that actually happens.
Once a claim has been made, I'm going to write it down in my little book here, and you get the item. Claims up to $20. We do need to charge shipping for those. Unless you're a Farpoint VIP here in the United States, at which point you get free shipping on anything that you are claiming. If you spend more than $20, you get free shipping anywhere in the United States of America. And that's one item, 6 items. As long as you get over $20, you get free shipping in the United States. If you are a VIP, you get free shipping in the US all the time. $5 a month gets you free shipping anywhere in the US, or it gets you 10% off in store. At the $25 level, you've got all kinds of other free stuff you get to have fun with. We even have a $50 level if you're really a baller. At any rate, if you make a claim, at the end of the stream, we will send you a link you can use to check out with any debit card, credit card, PayPal balance, Venmo, I think is a thing you can use. Is that it? Is there no one else?
Great job.
We talked about shipping. We talked
You're
about.
gonna get a link. Please pay
I did that.
immediately.
Yeah.
Please
That-
listen. I know, especially with VIPs, we never bust your stones about how you pay or when you pay. You can also pay cash in store and pick it up here if you prefer to do that. If you're going to use a credit card of any kind, please use the link that we send you. Don't wait 3 weeks and then come in and swipe a card. If you're going to come in, please just use cash when you come in if that's your thing. Is that it? Is there anything else? Did I miss anything?
Is there no one else?
Is there no one else?
No
Are you
one
not
else.
entertained?
All right. You're asking about this.
Corey is insanely
This
asking.
the stickers are gorgeous. The paint, the plastic is gorgeous. The front is there. The tires are gorgeous. It is missing the steering wheel. It's the only thing it's missing. Other than that, the top flips up the way it's supposed to. It is. I think it's 79.
I didn't even know it did that. It
Oh
flips
yeah, that's how you
over?
put the fingers
yeah.
in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
they don't go in through the windows?
Well, you know. I
I
think
am-
this is Migo 79. I want to say.
I had
I
that
can
one.
read it for you.
I had this one when I was little.
So did I. This is pre GI Joe for me. This is like.
Yeah.
I gotta say that I think the Dukes of Hazzard was my first fandom that I loved. I
I'm
was
pretty
just
sure
the right
that.
age.
I'm pretty sure that toy is pre sibling for me.
I gotta tell you, it just says made in the USA. It
and
does not say
it
anything
has
on
it has. I think it started me off being a Dodge lover
Makes sense.
and a car guy.
it only says made in the USA.
Yeah, it's Migo. I'm I'm gonna tell you that right now. Dukes.
It also has the number 6 printed on it, but that is the only wording underneath here at all.
Amigo Dukes of Hazzard generally. Yeah, I think I have a bow to go with it.
Do you?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I think I have a bow. So hold on, let me go look, because that would be a good.
Please hold. Your call is very important to us.
I am going to move
and
the
now
camera over.
Both of my talents
I am
have
going to move
left
the camera over
screen.
just enough so I
this
can
is
stop.
what the empty Farpoint studio looks like. This is my view while they're running around getting ready.
I have to like lunge over to be seen. I'm just going to chill right here. This
I
is
told you I
perfect.
thought you were too bunged.
I was a little bit bunged, but I'm fine now. For some reason, camera 2 looks really good today.
It's having a good hair day.
It is. Camera 2 is just having a good hair day. I can't wait to talk about all the cool stuff I bought myself yesterday. I'm so excited.
You know who else is having a good hair day?
Is Tucker having a
This
good hair
guy.
day? Oh my god.
Look at how
him.
passed out he is.
He is so tired from yesterday. He was up all day.
He supervised so hard.
Okay, I put him here.
He was behind the counter all day. He kept having to get up to get petted.
It was
Everyone
so
came
strenuous.
by. Freddie, hey.
Freddie?
Everybody-
Oh, where is my... Oh, I left it out in the garage. Dang it.
What?
Something I bought from Freddie that I wanted to talk about on the stream today, I already put out with my lunchbox collection. I already locked up the office. I'm not going back out there. I'm going to talk about it, though. I bought a lunchbox from Freddie that I had never seen before. I'll talk about
When
it.
did you do that?
Yesterday during the show.
Where was I? Why didn't I see
You
Freddie?
weren't in here ringing the register as you
Oh,
do.
yeah.
That's your task whenever we have
Well,
big events here in the store. That's
I
your
like
task.
I like a counter between me and the crowds.
I'm gonna
Very
start.
nice bow.
I'm gonna eat some white cheddar Bucky nugs here.
Nothing broken. His thumbs are good. His paint is good. He's not as handsome as John Schneider, but he's close.
Better articulated than a Kenner Star Wars figure. I'm so bitter about that.
I can't get my nugs open.
Yeehaw, baby.
Would you like a pair of scissors? I think there's one back here.
I'd rather shove.
So, if you're ready for this, the General Lee with bow, again, there's no steering wheel, but the stickers
It
are
displays
just...
fantastic.
Look at this thing. From 79, I believe it is.
From the shelf, you can't see whether there's a steering wheel
Or
or not.
81. Is it 81? It's either 8. Okay, it's 80 or 81. It's in the error.
Keith, I'm sorry that I missed you yesterday. I did not see you at all. I'm actually sad I didn't see you. I would like to see you. I'm sorry.
I think a fair price for this is $75.
$75.
So
on
75
bow.
bucks if you want bow in the General Lee.
Now that we've heard of
That is
price,
so pretty.
claims are open. What did I do? My talent just walked off the set. Where's Tucker?
Tucker heard me open a bag and is
Oh,
now my
yes.
best
Oh,
friend.
absolutely.
The vet put Corey claiming the Duke car. The vet put Tucker on a diet, so Tucker's been sticking to 2 solidly measured
Corey,
rations
thank you.
of kibble.
It's freaking beautiful.
It
Just so
is.
you know.
Gorgeous.
gorgeous.
And I love that you went and got the bow to go with it. I love that so
Looks
much.
This
like
was
it's-
found at It's a Toy Show from our buddy Jim Kita. He had 3 of them.
So Jim also had, I don't know if anybody bought it from him. I didn't see it at the end of the day. Jim had a mostly functioning copy of Dark Tower. I was tempted, I already have my own, but I was tempted
I
to
was gonna
buy
say,
it.
you have Dark Tower.
I was tempted to buy it just because, you know, is there anything in your life, I know there is for you, but for normal people, is there anything in your life that whenever you see one, I'm on the same level as her, I wasn't insulting her, I was trying to say
Wow.
we're the same. We're both weird like that is what I was trying
No,
to say.
I took that in the right vein. For me, it's the Dragonlance Chronicles with the right covers.
Yeah, is there anything that when you see it in the wild, you have to buy it, whether you have 1 or 7 at home already?
Just because it's so amazing.
because
and
it's
then,
like your favorite
and
thing?
then when you're talking about it with someone and they show interest, you can be like, here, have it. Because I have
Yeah.
7.
Yes.
Yes.
So I saw this copy of Dark Tower. He only wanted $100 for it,
Okay, sit down.
which it was a very good price, even only partially working. It was a fantastic price. I was very tempted, but I ended up buying a bunch of ponies instead, which we'll talk about
That's
later.
Luke with a peekaboo box.
I'm going to put a price on this. Listen, ours in the museum is not complete. This is nicer than ours in the museum.
No way.
But I don't want to separate him from his box. He's lived with this box for years and years and,
And
years.
that's why we're Nostalgineers and not just people that sell toys.
This guy has lived with his box since 1978.
Listen, I'm not tooting my own horn. Everybody does their own thing differently, and that's totally fine.
He's gonna.
Or you
was-
could
he was
just
nice.
throw him on his face.
He's gonna.
And Luke,
He's gonna, and he did.
man, his knees click great. He's
So,
freaking like.
I came
My
up with
knees-
this.
my
I came up
knees
with this
click like
thing.
that.
I came up with this thing, Nostalgineers. That's what I call us. Is what we call ourselves. We could easily take this, sell his box, sell him, sell his grappling hook, sell his lightsaber, and probably make more money. First of all, I'm too lazy to do that. But more importantly, keeping it together,
It's
preserving it in whatever condition it's
keeping the
in.
integrity of it.
The integrity of it, yes, that's a great way to put it. I I don't want to separate him and then complete mine in the museum. I want this one that came in its box to stay.
Now with broken nose.
Now with broken nose. To stay in his box the way he's been for, Jesus, 50 years?
I mean, he did get into a car accident 48 years ago.
Why? That's messed up.
He did get into a car accident between The New Hope and
Empire.
So maybe
Wouldn't it have been a land speeder accident?
His face is fine. His shirt is super white. He
It
seemed
really is.
pretty much unplayed with. He's freaking gorgeous. His knees click well. The box is beat. That's the only thing. It's missing the top tab.
It's a peekaboo box.
Can I move it without messing him up?
Yeah, absolutely. It's missing the pop
The cellophane.
and the cellophane. But
Sorry.
honestly, if you put him in it, he still displays
Yeah.
well in it. I'm not even taking the box into
Yeah.
consideration with this
The
price.
box is a bonus. You're just going to get the box.
Yep. So the price on him
Yeah,
in
the
this
cello.
gorgeous condition, complete with this, is $120 if you want him. If not, we'll rethink the whole museum thing. All right?
What do you mean?
Well, ours in the museum doesn't have the grappling hook. He's nowhere near as beautiful.
So, I mean...
So put him in the museum with the box. If he doesn't sell.
Then I'll need boxes for the museum. I'm not really into that. I'm
That's
gonna look
fair.
up this Frodo while we're waiting on this.
Farpoint behind the scenes. This is how
This
we
is Toy
process.
Biz, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's with this. This is the scariest action figure I've ever seen in this Lord of the Rings Frodo.
What? He's
I'm not-
beautiful. His face looks just like him.
Maybe that's why it's scary.
What's the size of this?
I'm always kind of glad and also kind of sorry that I never got into the 12-inch Star Wars figures.
I think it's supposed to be a 1/6 scale. He's not 12 inches because he's supposed to be a hobbit, but I believe it's a
Gotcha.
1/6 scale.
Let me try 1/6.
So he's
Frodo.
a 12-inch figure of a smaller guy.
Yeah. Camera 2 doesn't look great right now. Let's go to camera
It
1.
really doesn't. That's a good idea.
So
well,
while
it did
you're
before you
while
tuned
you're
it.
pricing things, I'm gonna slowly talk about the things that I got for myself yesterday. Is that cool? Should I pepper it in like that?
Absolutely.
All right. Instead of doing like a segment.
Yeah.
The first thing I want to talk about is my dear friends Rob and Tara Kimsey drove up from Georgia to vend at our show yesterday. Dear friends of ours, great VIPs, fantastic folks. If you bought any Legos yesterday, you probably got them from Rob and Tara. Great people, and they messaged me privately behind the scenes and said, hey, we know you guys love Buc-ee's. Is there anything you want from Buc-ee's on our way up? We're going to be stopping at one. And I think, first of all, that was so sweet to be so thoughtful like that. But secondly, I could not say yes fast enough. I fell in love with Buc-ee's Nugs. Buc-ee's Nuggies? Is that what they're called?
Yikes.
So they're beaver nuggets, these things are called?
Yeah, beaver nuggets.
Now, I've never even had the plain ones. They make them like in flavors and stuff. I tried the cinnamon ones, which is what I specifically asked for from them. They got me 2 bags of those. I'm saving them along with my bombs for later. They also brought me a bag of white cheddar that I've never tried before. I would have you try one of these, but then, first of all, you'd get hooked and eat them all, but then you're also eating your cheesecake, so I'll save you a few.
Hello, there's another human in the room.
And I guess I'll also give you a few. Delicious and amazing, and I just want to shout out to Rob and Tara Kimsey. If you guys are watching, please post. If you guys are doing online sales yet, please post your link down below so
I
we
mean,
can get some
obviously,
Legos.
I hate to
Beaver
say this.
nuggets are my favorite thing.
We always yell at Hal for bringing us food and giving us food. And these people are all doing the same thing. So sorry to be hypocrites, Hal. But you know what? You don't have a Buc-ee's around you.
So
But they're cheese puffs.
So they are cheese puffs and they're delicious.
I didn't know they were cheese
I
puffs.
appreciate that you just called out that, but there are some key differences
Okay, maybe we
in the
can,
delivery, I guess.
maybe we can do this later.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk about this later. Bill said the museum looked fantastic. Bill, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. We really appreciate that.
This Frodo,
Oh, hold on, I gotta switch.
sealed
Hello,
box,
Frodo.
2001, Lord of the Rings. There he is.
His feet are huge and hairy.
He's awesome. He's a hobbit.
What's up with the...
$15. Sealed box, I believe. Yep.
Tara, so I've never even had the plain nuggets. I haven't even tried them, but the cheese and the cinnamon sweet are fantastic. They're so good.
White
Thank you
cheddar's
again.
pretty good too.
And there's jerky. They brought you jerky.
They did bring me jerky.
They brought you jerky, yes. Thank you. You guys are so sweet.
What year was this? Look at the bottom of this one. I forget which
I
one.
love Imperial so much.
It's an Imperial Godzilla.
1985
Why are you looking
Toho
up Godzilla's
Imperial
dress?
Godzilla.
1985 Imperial.
Jack made a perfect point. Thank you, Jack. Imperial, dude, I love Imperial so much. I just said dude
What would you say?
again.
That's 13 inch?
Yeah, 12 or 13 inches, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how big is Luke?
12 inch. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so he is 13 inches compared to Luke. I love Imperial stuff. I prefer like the dragons and like that kind of stuff. but I will take an Imperial Godzilla, surely. UL has this Godzilla. I don't know if he fits on camera too.
He did until you moved it. Like, go back a little bit. That isn't back, that's forward.
So, like, here?
Back,
okay, wait.
back.
There you go.
That works, too.
Alright, that works for him. Should I stall some more, or are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
$40.
Dang, he's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, he's worth what he's worth.
Well, I mean, he's got to be able to stomp on Tokyo. He's got to have some weight behind him.
Obviously, the smaller one is less, but that one's easily
So,
40 to 50.
Obviously, a
What
featherweight
scale
won't
do
be
we
taking
think
out
this
Tokyo.
is in comparison to, like, people?
Micro Machines.
So Micro Machines are in scale?
Esque.
Are Micro Machines one...
I have no idea. Hot Wheels is 164.
Yeah, so it's got to be more than 164. 178?
Kevin Grant would know.
184? If Kevin's watching, he would definitely know. That's the thing that Kevin would know.
Let's continue with the big guy stuff. Nobody wants Luke, and that's fine. That's where he's 120, and that's that.
Yeah, because that's a great price.
He don't need to come down.
Selena, want some more nuggets?
He'll go online in a minute. Yes, please. Jack Vanderbeck would like to claim Godzilla.
He is articulated, tail, legs,
Jack,
hands.
I love this thing so much. I'm so glad a VIP got this.
He's
love
awesome.
him.
His paint's really nice too.
Dude,
Usually these are whooped.
I love Imperial. Just the way the plastic
I'm
feels,
gonna take this.
the way it smells. I just love it.
I guess you just sniffed
Take it in here?
Godzilla.
Yeah.
I did sniff Godzilla.
Oh, UL made a picture of with his Liger figure riding on the back of that Godzilla.
Oh, I love that.
I can't imagine Godzilla being, like, serving as a mount for anyone. I'm gonna have to put this on camera one.
You are.
Yep. Sealed box. The box is a little rough because it's old, but you know what this is. Armada.
Double deal of a vintage toy,
Unicron.
that's valuable.
I'm just gonna Vanna White it because he doesn't look.
He's got a great face. I'm just like looking at his face, and it just doesn't look like robotic. It just looks really cool.
Sealed box. Armada Unicron. This is the guy
That's
right
great.
here.
That is great.
I just realized I was chewing in extreme close up, so I.
Well, you were behind the
price
chat.
for
You're,
that.
Is he sealed?
Yeah,
sealed.
$130.
Your mouth was behind the chat, so you're good.
130.
130 on. There he is, straightened out. Box isn't, just say he's old. And
Yeah, he's got some shelfware.
His box is okay though. He's not bad. He's maybe not like mint or whatever, but
Life
he's fine.
happens. He's mint inside.
He himself is mint. He is sealed in his box, and we said 130 on him.
Yeah.
130, and that is uniform, right? I'll leave him up here just so people can remember that he's here. Oh, that works.
Since we're doing big transformers.
Do you need me to stall some more?
You just want to talk about Snorks.
I do want to talk about all the
You
stuff
can
that I
just
bought.
talk if you want to talk.
Well, I want to save my talking for when I need to stall.
Well, he's got his head in a box, so I'm going to say now's
Oh
the
my God.
possibly a
Oh,
good time.
jeez.
What was
Oh my
that?
god, what is that?
This is Transformers Legacy.
That's not going to fit on camera, too.
What the hell is this? It's a big.
I have no idea. Oh my gosh, what even is this thing?
We have the original shipping box.
Oh,
Which is big.
who's gonna keep eating those?
I gotta look into what the hell this is. You know what?
So I-
Sealed though.
So I should stall, which is what?
Yeah, go ahead and stall.
Alright, time for stalling.
I want to hear about
Legacy
the Snorks.
Black Zarek, which is the foreign version of Scorponok.
So is this a third party thing? Like, what is this?
No,
is
no,
this
no.
Hasbro?
Yeah. I think it was yeah, I'm not sure if it's definitely Hasbro. It's definitely because Transformers Legacy is a anyway.
Alright, I'm gonna stall and talk about some more wonderful things that I got yesterday.
That's not a
Charlie
snork.
at Flame and Flagon gave me my favorite thing in the world, and I'm gonna show you guys. This is a Farpoint candle. Yes, we have our own line of candles from Flame and Flagon. Charlie
I love
knows
that
I
name.
love Welcome Home Uncle Joey, which is based on Back to the Future, when Uncle Joey gets his welcome home cake, but then doesn't come home from being in jail. It's a delicious smell that I just love so much.
And when Marty sees him in his crib and says, you better get used to the bars.
Yeah. Welcome Home Uncle Joey is like a chocolate cake with buttercream icing scent, and it is dead on. It's fantastic. You can go to flameandflagon.com, I think is her website, and let me double check that for you guys.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We have a whole line of Farpoint scents that Charlie made for us. We've got Moss Man, Stay Puft, Strawberry Shortcake, Go Find One, which is our signature coffee scent because we're always drinking coffee during Bartertown. Charlie is fantastic, and Flame and Flagon is fantastic, and I'm going to bring up her link right now so I can have Selena type it in. Flameandflagon.com. Selena, if you could type that in for me. So she doesn't just do random scents. She's got lines. She did an entire Skyrim line. She did a Fallout line. She does geeky stuff, which is why we partnered up with her for Farpoint candles. She does all kinds of like house scents and things that are inspired by nostalgia.
Is that spelled right?
Yes. Saturday Morning 1997 is another scent that I really like. It's like fruity pebbles and milk.
Huh. That's
So,
how I was
like-
having Friday morning 1997.
I mean, listen, she's a little younger than we are, so I'll forgive her.
Saturday morning, right?
Saturday Morning 1997. It could easily have been Saturday Morning 1987.
Okay.
It could. I mean, it could have been sunny Saturday morning. You with your cereal and
Is
your
there an
cartoons.
old book scented candle? I would burn the hell out of that.
You know, there are some people that try to do those kind of scents, but I've never found an old book that has the right smell. Like that paperback
Yeah.
smell, I've never found one. Keith, that's a fantastic question and one that I would love to ask. At any rate, thank you to Charlie for my gift because you know I blew through the other Welcome Home Uncle Joey that she gave us earlier. Thank you, Charlie. I love it. And I'm gonna eat somewhere next.
Transformers Legacy Black Zarek, which is Scorponok, like the foreign version. Black Zarek, the G1 is like a grail. But anyway, I think it's Japanese actually. So anyway,
But this is a Hasbro release?
yeah, Penelope.
Interesting.
Yep, it's
Dave, late 20th
Yeah,
century.
Transformers Legacy.
Yeah.
In store, if you're gonna pick it up, $140. If we gotta ship it, $190. It's very heavy. That sound right?
Yeah, sure.
Luckily, we have the original shipping box, which is good.
That's cool. Dave, 1997, so you mean late 20th century?
I was about
Dave,
to,
don't do that to me.
when I read that, I was about to type, you shut your mouth.
Don't do that to me, Dave. That's not fair.
You shut your chatter hole, Dave.
Do not do that to me, sir.
It's comics. I bought some weird stuff.
It was fun to see Dave yesterday.
Can I pull this down, or do you want to take it back and put
You
it
can
there?
pull it down.
I'm not sure where I'm
Can
gonna
you lift it?
Oh my god, it is insanely heavy, yes.
Well, you could have guessed what it's going to weigh just from what he said for the shipping.
Woo, it is very heavy. What the heck are those?
These are
what
comic books.
What is this?
I want to sort.
Those are little comics that came with toys, I think.
I want to sort and
Oh,
process
did they
comic
come
books
with
very
Take this
badly.
week of work off, Selena, and come on in.
He's not
Yeah.
eating.
No, I could.
No, because I mean, I'm not paying you.
No, well,
You said you want to do it.
see the thing with jobs like day jobs is they have this thing called PTO where it's a great racket for the employee. You don't go to work and they pay you anyway.
That's pretty awesome.
It's freaking brilliant.
I don't know
Like
what
I'm
that
loving
is.
this.
Yeah, me neither.
I just passed my 10th year there, so I got an extra week of it now.
Oh, that's cool.
Congratulations! I didn't realize you've been there 10 years.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I'm never leaving. They'll drag me out by my cold dead feet.
Who wants to see Transformers?
Anybody?
I always want to see
Anybody?
Transformers. I'm just afraid to touch them.
Anybody? Anybody?
Wow, this is the
You can put that back inside. Pull it out.
2007, I guess. Transformers sealed. Exclusive 2 DVD set, still sealed.
Okay, DVDs.
Includes the feature-length version Transformers. Transformers Beginning, an exclusive
Oh,
prequel
Peter.
narrated by the voice of Optimus Prime, Peter Cullen.
Peter David passed away.
Apparently.
That sucks you well. I hadn't heard that.
The writer?
The-
The guy who wrote,
Imzadi.
yeah.
We met
Oh,
him.
we met him.
We had him at Free Comic Book Day one year.
Mm.
I hadn't heard that. That's a shame. Well, I didn't hear that. That's rest in peace.
$25
Oh, I'm on the wrong camera.
for this cool
Oh, it's like a
Oh,
double
it's
pack?
wicked looking.
Bayverse double pack. Yeah, it's
I love
sealed,
that.
sealed shrink.
That's neat.
Now, the guy I bought it from had a price to move at 30. I'm going even lower, 25.
How low can you go?
25 apparently.
Anybody
how
want
low.
some
Still
nuts?
there?
That's how
What's
they
the
look.
I want to make sure his price is on with that though, just to make sure.
No?
No.
No?
I could have a nug.
What's this called? 2000.
So I didn't mean to make you walk off the screen.
DVD,
There we go. Thank you. I don't have a napkin. Oh, yes, I do.
2-disc set.
I'm just gonna eat nugs. If you're ready for me to talk about more things, I can talk about more things.
I want to hear about the snorks.
You're gonna get to the snorks, but Fusselman's like his own thing I want to talk about.
Oh, brand new. There it is. Ah, he's a little high. Is this still in shrink?
Yes, it is.
I'm not sure if this one's in shrink. They're just calling it brand new.
People like to do that on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh God, it's brand new. We never used it, but you know what? If it's not sealed,
It's
not
brand new. I just opened it and
And looked at
rubbed it
it.
on my butt.
Yeah.
It's totally new.
You know what? I'm cool with $15. I don't
Wow.
care if that's too low. I'll match the one that's on eBay that's not brand new. If anyone wants his 2 discs at $15, will do it.
Jose, thank you for saying that. Jose said his niece had an absolute blast yesterday. She keeps saying it was the best day ever.
Is there a easel?
I can get you one. Jose, that makes me so happy to hear. Thank you for saying that.
I could have had you.
Jose, great seeing you. Thank you for talking your friend into buying our axe. We have an axe back here, don't we?
We do. I was like, I gave
two
Jose's friend his.
Stormbreakers.
I was like, I gave Jose's friend his discount because he wouldn't have bought the thing without Jose talking him into it.
Well, you know, we allow VIPs' spouses to be their +1. Why can't Jose's friend be his +1? I'm totally fine with that.
His friend said, oh, I went out there to tell my friends to tell me to not do this, and they talked me into it. I'm like, okay, first of all, do you really want to be friends with people who are going to talk you out of what you want to do? Like, that's not the role of your friends. Your friends are doing you right now.
We got like 2 Stormbreakers in within like a week or 2 of each other. He's still trying to figure out where he's going to put it. I mean,
love that.
In bed, sleeping in bed with it would be fine.
He's going to put that axe wherever it wants to go.
In the bathroom, like between the wall and the toilet would be a fine place to put it. In the kitchen, you could use it as a paper towel. Like, you could probably hang paper towels from it and use it as like a paper towel dispenser.
Put some hooks up and hang it on the inside of the front door.
Yeah, I mean, you have so many options, so many different places. Above a doorway would actually look really cool. As long as it doesn't fall on you as you're walking by.
Yeah.
Jose, it was great to see you and all our other VIPs yesterday.
And Jose touched it and made it sing for like half an hour.
That's how it's going in his truck. So he wasn't kidding. He wanted to get a gun rack.
Really gonna put it in his truck. That is amazing. That is amazing.
I thought he was kidding.
I want a picture of that.
I want a picture of that in case of road rage.
I am now every time I leave the house, I'm gonna be looking for a truck with a giant axe and a gun rack now.
Keith said the flag diorama looks awesome. Keith, thank you. That was 100% my husband.
And Kevin.
And Kevin. I was getting to that. So up until like 2 days ago, it was just going to be the USS flag inside the acrylic, and it is fully worthy of that. Don't get me wrong, but he's like, Justin, so we've got some of those old diorama transformers out in the garage. Let's just see what it looks like if I put them on the flag, and it looked great. So it's now a diorama.
Command Class Cyberverse.
Oh, hello.
Megatron from Dark of the Moon. People are asking ridiculous money for it. $20 on the stream.
That's not ridiculous.
That seems like a very fair price.
That's not ridiculous at all. Oh, what's this?
This is Transformers. Well, let's let that.
It isn't. Yeah, we'll let this sit for a second. As I continue to eat, I'm gonna eat this entire bag of notes. Just saying.
She probably will.
I won't.
We haven't had lunch, have you?
I had a late breakfast.
That almost counts. What did I eat today? I had a granola bar and a slice of pizza.
Oh, I still have half a sub. I'm gonna have that for dinner, I think. Last night after the show, we were wrecked. Some friends wanted to go out to dinner. We just couldn't. We couldn't function as humans. So we just sat here and ordered subs. I got a sub. You got some kind of cheesesteak, I think. I don't remember.
He got a burrito. I got a burger.
You got a burger. That's right. You got a burrito.
Sealed box, Ultra Class, Transformers Universe Onslaught. Sealed box, $35.
Wicked. Are Transformers as delicate as they look, or can
Not
they
modern
take some?
wise, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
G1s
anymore.
are.
Okay.
G1s definitely are.
I just remember when I first started helping Penelope pack to ship stuff out, there were these 2 Transformers that had to go in a box, and they were transformed. They were in like robot mode, and I'm trying to pack them and pat them and fit them in this box. And I said, it would be really easier to fit if these were in car mode. Can I just transform them back? And I started like wiggling it around. She was like, "No, stop! You're gonna break it!" Jose claiming onslaught.
Thank you, Jose.
It's the big guy, right?
Yeah.
I don't even remember who I grabbed. Thank you, Jose, for the claim.
That's a cool piece.
And his sounds work.
Yeah, he makes some kind of gun noises.
As one should.
As one does. Gun noises are the best.
All right, Walmart exclusive Dark of the Moon Battle in the Moonlight Cyberverse. This is a Walmart exclusive.
Battle in the Moonlight sounds like a Castlevania game.
It does. Dark of the Moon sounds pretty cool too. I mean,
It does.
just saying.
It sounds way cooler than it actually is.
It makes me want to dress Tucker up as one of these Transformers and call
this
it
is
Bark.
kind of
Bark of the Moon.
There's only one up on eBay right now.
Ooh.
Jack said that G1s are not as difficult to transform. I'll agree with that, but I think that they're probably a little more fragile than the modern stuff.
They get bound up pretty easy though. You can't force anything on them. This set right here, it's $75 on eBay. I will do $50.
Ooh.
$50. This is a rare set. It's hard to find. Go find one.
I am just gonna. What's that? You can do go find one. You can go find one.
Oh, I can go find one?
You might have to.
I gotta drag it up though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Find one!
Excellent.
$50 on Battle in the Moonlight. Who's in it? Hummer.
Ratchet.
Okay.
Prime.
It's a busy
It's
It's a
set.
super cool set. What's cool about that set is you just leave it in a box. It looks great.
That's a very busy set.
It is cool. There's a lot going on there. Love it.
What's it say?
This is a Target exclusive Starscream.
Did we do this Megatron?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do Megatron.
What class is that? Voyager class. Target exclusive Dark of the Moon Starscream Voyager class. These are all sealed in their boxes.
Dark of the moon.
Dark of the Moon.
Bark at the moon.
Alright, what's he got? What price did he have on it?
Tucky's sleeping. He ain't
He's
barking
got
at nothing.
45 on it. I'm gonna always beat the price he had on the table. I'm cool with that. Dude, I mean, holy
Ratchet
crap.
Prime and Crankcase. Wow. What a cool little set that is.
Let's see, Starscream.
Should I stall? Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
He's got 45 on it. I'll put 35 on it.
That sounds good. Jose, sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Please get better. He got toy fever at the show yesterday.
Right?
Oh, man.
Jack has gotten into YOLO Park
I
Transformers.
have no idea what that
I
is.
do not know what those are, Jack. They look awesome and they don't transform. Interesting.
I'm gonna Google that. Hang on, they're Transformers that
They're
don't transform?
that don't transform?
I don't.
Well, there's even G1s that don't transform.
Are there?
Yeah,
I
Action
don't know.
Masters, Pretenders.
Oh, well, okay. They don't transform, but when you open them, there's a different guy inside, so they're transforming from a guy to a guy.
All right, not Action Masters. They're
Right.
just dudes.
Understand.
They're just action figures.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat this whole bag of nugs.
I'm gonna keep up with the movie era stuff real quick.
Should I stall? Are you ready?
Dark of the Moon crankcase. Dark of the Moon crankcase. He's got 30 on it. It's mint on card. How's 25?
I mean, I don't know.
Let's keep this moving. Dark of the Moon barricade. Oh, the Mustang.
car?
Yeah. He's got 35. How about 30?
Dark of the Moon.
I like Crankcase. He might be my favorite Transformer.
Really?
Yeah, it's odd, but I like him.
What does he look like?
Well, in this era, he's like a SUV. He's a,
Oh, yeah.
crankcase from G1 was, I don't even remember the crankcase from G1 was. Can't even think of. Dark of the Moon, Walmart exclusive, Prime. This is deluxe class. Yeah, deluxe class Prime. He's got 30 bucks on him. How about 25 bucks? And these prices are free ship because, you know.
Yeah, anything over 20 bucks ships free in the United States, don't forget.
And then Jolt, Dark of the Moon Jolt, deluxe class. He's got 25. How about 20?
I just realized I'm being the guy that you always talk about on the live streams that's eating Doritos.
And then, this is like Hunt for Decepticons era. It's not actually, it's movie verse, but between movies, so that's why there's not a movie name on it. It's Elita 1 motorcycle. He's got 40. Let's do 30.
Oh, hey, he's a motorcycle.
Anything else?
Oh, there's plenty.
You want me to? I don't have a lot of room over here. Do you want to empty a tub and stick them back in the tub?
No, give me a second.
Just pile them up.
No interest in the old Transformers, huh, folks? Or any of you?
Jose untuned.
Yeah, he had to go.
He was the one person
He's
that
the only
seemed to
one.
care.
I might
Yeah.
just stop with Transformers then because there's no Transformers.
Anybody care about Transformers? Modern-ish era, Dark of the Moon. What else is in
I'm
there?
gonna waste my time.
Movie era.
These are this is movie era, but then there's other stuff.
What other stuff is besides movie era Transformers? Maybe people just don't into movie era. haven't seen this though.
These are cool. These are G1, but they're keychain. Movie Heroes of Cybertron.
These are cute. I like these.
I like Transformers, but not this particular line.
I mean, they're older. They're not that old, but they're almost vintage at this point. 2006. They're from Basic Fun. So these are like kind of repops.
They're really cute.
He had 30 and 20 on them.
So what? 30 was Bumblebee and 20 was Cliffjumper.
Yeah.
All right. So it's G1, but they're made of keychains. G1 Bumblebee.
He was 30.
Let's do 20 on Bumblebee and 15 on Cliffjumper. They are exact G1 replicas, same mold. They're just made into keychains. Super cool. We've had them in the store before.
They are really cute. I like them. Alex says, "Hello everyone. A wizard arrives exactly when they mean to, right? You sure, Alex? Are you a
Exactly.
wizard?
Alex is a wizard now.
It sounds like that's what he's trying to say.
Hey, he looked like a battle mage yesterday. I gotta stop.
I don't know what that
I
means.
kept like calling Alex out on the shirt with the guns
We're
out.
gonna talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Claim
Oh, are we?
Windcharger. Who is Windcharger?
He's the red one.
Okay, that's the Cliffjumper.
It's Windcharger. I was wrong.
Okay.
Somebody grab that soundbite.
Bing, bing,
This
bing.
is Bumblebee from the Netflix show or Netflix movie.
What
He
is
has
that?
been opened, but he is still complete. He has 30 on him. That's a
Netflix?
great version of Bumblebee. $20. I think it's from the movie. I'm not sure. $20 for Bumblebee.
I just need to know what to write down here.
Just Netflix.
Did
Bumblebee.
you say Alex is a battle mage? When did you say that?
We were talking about him
Have you
being a
seen the
wizard.
dude?
Yes, I've absolutely seen the dude.
Alright, Siege, Ironhide. Oh, Prime. He is sealed. The price on him is $45. I'm cool with $30. Siege,
Wow.
Ironhide. That's a great version.
I love this little keychain.
Isn't he cute?
It's an exact mold,
Of course it is.
but it's a keychain. It's so cute. I'd be afraid to use it as an actual keychain. I'd be afraid I would lose it.
I keep my keys in my pocket, so I can't have like a ton of keychains because it makes them too big and bulky.
It
and
looks
like
like
My favorite thing about this, the KV tag.
Ultra Magnus has been opened, but he is complete in this box. This is Kingdom War for Cybertron Ultra Magnus. Let's call that $25. Look at that dude.
25 on Ultra Mag.
I would
Yeah.
not want to see that coming at me.
He's a giant chop, right?
Yeah. But just the angle on the box, I'm imagining sitting in an intersection and seeing that bearing down on me like, okay, no, pass.
Like, no, I'm good.
It made the driver in me a little twitchy for a
Yeah, it
second.
sounds weird. Need some help? You want me to do it?
Keith said seeing these G1 bots on the bubble card really brings him back to when he was a kid. His mom would celebrate the Feast of St. Nick and they would get a small toy and some treats. That's cute.
Cool. Keith, I like that.
I love
It's
that.
sort of like a stocking. It's like some little things. Like, that's cute. I like that a lot.
This is Evasion Mode Prime Generations Voyager class.
That's so many words. What does that
I
mean?
know, I don't know.
It's
Just
a
put
lot of
Evasion
words.
Mode Prime.
Voyager class. It brings back, brings Star Trek
He's
vibes.
got
Many words.
$40 on it. $25.
That's a lot of words. Kevin believes that is the best Ultra Magnus figure.
Oh, hey, Kevin.
That's high praise.
So Kevin, speaking of Transformers, Kevin got like, I don't want to call it a grail, but Kevin got something really cool yesterday that he's like been after. It was an Optimus Prime, but it's clear. Did you see it?
I didn't, but he told me about it.
It's so
I'm
cool.
glad he found it.
It's so awesome.
It's very cool he found that because we didn't give Kevin much time to go around and do anything. We failed in that. But he did help set up, so maybe it was during setup. This is fingerboards. These are like tech deck, but they're Transformers.
That's not what I. Did you say fingerboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like getting waterboarded, but different. These are like tech deck, skate decks, Transformers branded though.
Okay. Are they a set or are they reset?
I'll do them as a set. You know what I mean? I'll do $8 for the two of them.
So they're like tech decks, but they're Transformers.
Yes.
So you
It's
like
a,
use
it's a
your
weird
little-
crossover. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Weird and interesting. Keith said on December 6th we put a shoe outside our bedroom door and the next morning we had gifts in it. I love that so much. Was it Santa bringing them? Was it Saint Nick and not Santa? Like, I'm just curious. Like, you don't have to tell me. I'm curious. I've never experienced this before.
I'd be showing up with a fireman's boot.
Was it Saint Nick on the 6th, and then Santa would come later in the month, or was it the same entity coming and doing both? Like, I'm really. It was
You
almost
just
like
love their house more than anyone else's.
Yeah, was
Is
it
that
like
a
a tooth fairy
skateboard?
kind of thing?
Yeah, these are skateboards.
Oh, wild. I like those little fingerboards. I have a set of
It actually comes with tiny tools though, so you can like
the
use
Tech Deck
it
ones did
to,
too.
like-
You can change the wheels and stuff.
Yeah.
I have some of those. I have a few of those type of little skateboards. I use them
Holy
for
cow.
I use them for
They're
fidget.
from Imperial.
I use them for
Really?
fidget toys
Yeah.
when I'm on the phone for work.
Fidgeting, like you fidget
Yeah,
with a skateboard.
when I'm on a long call.
This might be like War for Cybertron. Kevin might know. Somebody might know. I don't know which version. This is definitely Coronation
I love
Starscream.
that we don't even know. Like,
It looks to be like a Generations Voyager mode. It's an awesome
Look
version.
at color.
This is bad comedy.
cartoon colors, right?
Yeah, like I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting the purple cape to be happening. That's pretty cool.
I like the crown too.
I'm gonna call that 20 bucks.
Okay.
Bartertown price only.
Can I play with it?
Yeah, you can play.
It's got like his cape is articulated.
An
I've
articulated
never
cape,
seen
I love
this.
that.
So I'm not a Transformers aficionado, so maybe this is a thing that's happened before. His cape has its own level of articulation, so you can
Oh, it's
fold it
almost
up
like
and open
wings.
it.
That's wild.
Like, how cool is that?
Yeah, you know what, Jack? It does look like Studio Series, to be honest with you. That's exactly what it looks like.
I love that it has an articulated cape. That tickles me so much. Did you just move the camera? You did. You bumped the camera.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Can you move the lid? There we go. Selena, you're gonna be seasick.
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
This is from the 2007 movie, Toys R Us exclusive. Remember that place?
Mm.
This is
Does it have
Bumblebee,
Toys R Us
Jazz,
logo on it?
Prime versus Megatron, Barricade, and Starscream. I believe these were called Legends class. They're the little dudes.
Is it a versus thing?
Yeah.
Megatron.
I don't think it's old enough to have had a price tag on it. Everything was barcode then, wasn't it? And they would just tag the shelf.
He has 70 on it. I'm gonna call it 50.
Something to me.
That's another very busy set from the look of it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there. There's so many figures. I mean, that's
Jack would like to claim Starscream.
cool.
It's
Yours?
the cape, isn't it, Jack?
Well,
'Cause that
listen,
sells me.
Coronation Starscream is amazing.
That cape is amazing. Keith, thank you for the lesson. I'm really
I love
curious about this, and I'm going to learn more about it.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
really
Google
cool.
it later.
Movie. This is all 2007 first movie. This is Blackout. I'm not sure if the class of this. I mean, not that that's important.
Even if it's bad comedy.
Sealed box, 2007 Blackout.
Wicked.
He had 50 on the table. I'm cool with 35 bucks.
Drum roll, please. So cool, I love that. In our house, Keith, Santa would come while we were eating dinner on Christmas Eve. That, I think Mom used to say that was like an Austrian thing.
Yeah.
And we looked it up, and it is. Like, I thought she was just making it up or some. Once I became an adult or older and realized there's no. The Santa thing is weird, I wasn't sure what the story was or if she was being honest or what the deal was with that. But it is a thing. It's an actual Austrian thing.
Mom had the best.
Might be my favorite thing.
Mom had the best recovery story. I was the nosiest kid in the world. She couldn't keep me out of anything. One year I went hunting and found wrapped Christmas presents in what I knew to be Christmas paper. And
Careful with the
I know,
story here.
I know,
Okay.
and I wanted to know. I wanted to know how that happened. And Mom said, you know, you can't think that he does every single house in one single night. Like that's just the story. But you're old enough to handle this. I'm going to tell you the real truth. He has to sometimes deliver some of the packages early to really get it all done, and the parents put it under the tree, but the rest of it's all him. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, it seemed fair.
This might be my favorite thing here. This is from the movie era, 2007. It's a Decepticon symbol radio. Clip-on
Oh, right.
radio.
No. That's
That's what
awesome.
it says.
I love that.
Decepticon clip-on FM radio.
FM, not AM.
Well, it's 2007, so by that time AM was done.
So if nobody wants this, we should put it in the museum next to the other radio that we have.
It's true.
Yeah.
What's
The
the other
AM
radio?
radio.
The AM, it's an AM radio.
Of Transformers?
Vintage Transformers.
Then yeah,
AM
absolutely.
Radio. Does it have earphones
I
or
didn't
is
say
it
a
just...
price. No, it's just like a little radio.
You didn't say a price yet. Now he's looking for the museum and trying to decide if he wants to just keep it.
Now he's not sure he wants to sell it, yeah.
I mean, it's cheap, man. It's not expensive.
Let's just keep it.
$15.
I said just keep it and you said a price.
Kevin said, wow, Radio Shack.
This is Target exclusive die-cast titanium series from the movie Prime vs. Megatron. It's got a $40 price tag on it. I will call it $25.
They did an Autobot and a Decepticon.
Prime versus Megatron, the classic showdown.
It comes with little earbuds.
It was fun to see the Transformers cartoon we had playing on the TV yesterday for the show. We had the Transformers cartoon on. I didn't get to watch much of it, but it was fun to look up and see like
The colors are cool.
the colors and the epic battles and the heroes flying
Sorry,
by.
what price did you just say on that? I apologize.
On what?
The item you just listed, the Prime and Megatron set.
25, I think.
Sorry, I missed it.
This is just a, it's a posable
Like my
Megatron
phones?
keychain. You know what? $5. Sealed box, 2007. Super
Andrew
cool.
CZ.
I just need
What's
to
up,
move
buddy?
some stuff. Andrew, great seeing you yesterday.
Keychain.
Yeah. Let's do some
$5.
inexpensive stuff.
Alright, I'm here for that.
You know what? Here's a Bumblebee keychain. Same deal. It's a little posable figure, but it's a keychain.
Oh, he's so cute.
$5. I'm cool with
so
that.
Cute. I can't stand
Or
it.
both for 10.
I mean, that's 5 and 5. Keith, I knew a lot of people that wouldn't decorate their houses until Christmas Eve. I kind of like that concept of like it being like a thing you do as part of your Christmas stuff. But I also kind of like having the tree up for a period of time because then you can like sit around it and feel Christmassy like throughout the month. So I don't know, I like both.
Robots in Disguise, Cybertron, Tankor, and
Tankor.
Tankor and who?
Tankor sounds
Shockwave.
like a He-Man.
He's got
It
30 on
does.
this. $15. That's half of what he had on
That
his
is
table
half
for.
of the price that you could have bought it for yesterday.
Tankor and Shockwave.
Tankor. That absolutely has a real He-Man energy to it.
Andrew, it was fantastic to see you and Drew out there yesterday.
My Hoff buddy.
I love the VIP photo. I didn't even realize this until Andrew pointed it out. We took a VIP picture up front yesterday at noon.
Without Tucker.
And Andrew pointed out that his son is standing in line at Motley Q because he was starving. So like the VIP picture is like all of us, and then he's just back there getting his barbecue.
And then Scattershot from the same line, $15.
Oops. Yeah, the radio's gonna go in the museum. I'll even leave the easel here.
Oh, these are cool. These are the Robots in Disguise, like Hot Wheels scale cars.
Oh, wicked. I like Hot Wheels.
Yeah. I might try and sell these as a lot.
So it's Hot Wheels scale, but if it turns into...
Yeah, turns into a Transformer.
That's
So you
really
can
cool.
play with these with your Hot Wheels cars.
That is really cool. You want to do them as a lot?
25, 25, 25.
Andrew is complimenting you on the flag diorama again.
Thank you.
I feel like it's going to be an ongoing, changing, awesome.
It was a
year.
last-minute decision to get the Transformers out from the
Yeah.
old diorama and put them in there.
Yeah. It was inspired and it was a great idea. But now it's inspired me to like do more things. Like we've got to have water in there now. Because it's a flag, it's on water, it needs to have water. So now we got to get water effects going on in there. I want to plug in the old Transformers that used to light up and do things in the old diorama. I want them to do that
All right.
again.
So what you got here is 4 single-carded ones. Right? Let me clear the thing here. This is going to be a bang-up deal.
I'm going to get Samantha some more nugs.
I'm good, thanks.
None?
No, I'm good, thanks.
She didn't pay attention when you said it.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I was reading Keith's post, which is Keith's what Keith had to say. Justin, you should pay attention to this. Keith, shout out to Skylar, who came outside to find Connor to tell him she found a thing he was looking for. It was very nice of her. Y'all got a good kid there.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is really sweet, Keith.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you
were
for saying that.
we were looking for it. We thought it wasn't there, but then she found it.
What was it?
We were certain. I want to say it was a Skyrim thing.
A what?
I think that's what it was. I'm not
Really?
I'm not completely sure. It was more her genre than mine. That's why she was.
We have a Skyrim thing in
That's
this
why she was point on finding it. I think that's what it was. I'm not completely sure.
Cool.
Alright, so we got 4 2-packs. You got this one. I can't read who's in it. Wait.
If you spin it to me, I can read it.
Crosswise.
Crosswire, Rev, Mirage, Ironhide, Hotshot. No, that's just
Oh, it's
everybody.
Crosswise and Mars. Alright.
Oh, Mars. I thought it said Wars. I can't see it either.
Or
If you
Wars,
didn't
yeah, it's
notice.
Wars.
It's Wars.
And then this one is Rev and
And
Hotshot.
Hotshot.
Yep, I can see
Right.
it now.
And then this one is
Prowl
Sideswipe
and
and Prowl.
Sideswipe.
right, and then this one is
Blue guy and yellow guy.
Sideburn and
Daytonus.
Daytonus
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Sideburn.
Daytonus.
And then this is
Wars.
and then this is Crosswise.
Yeah.
And then this is Ironhide.
Yes.
And this is another version of Wars. Right? So all in all you got 4 2-packs and 4 single cards. And I added them all up and there's 160 what he had on this table. $80 for all of it.
What are they called?
They are, I think Legion's class, RID.
Spy Changers?
Spy Changers, yep. $80 for this whole collection of Spy Changers. I
Spy
mean,
Changers a lot.
come on. Come on. Come on.
A Skyrim Xbox he's gonna save his money for. Is there actually an Xbox in there? It's just the game
I
and
think it's a game.
statue, right?
There's no Xbox in it. It's the
No,
game in the
it's
statue.
the game and the statue.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's the game and the statue, just to be
Yep.
clear. Yeah, well,
The statue is
statue's
the
awesome.
collector's edition.
Yeah, Skylar has that.
We would have
statue.
kept it, but we bought that for
We
Skylar
already had
years
one,
ago.
yeah. This is
That
Skyrim-
explains why she knew
Skyrim.
exactly what he was talking about.
$75.
75 now?
Yep, that's
Alright,
it.
he went from
It's
70
going on
to
eBay.
75.
It's going on eBay if you don't want it, and it will sell.
They're so cute. I love the Hot Wheels scale. I'm just so obsessed with Hot Wheels right now, especially Hot Wheels Batmobiles. Although yesterday I did pick up a Hot Wheels Enterprise. You guys say Enterprise?
Original or TNG?
TNG. I got one of the Star Wars Hot Wheels that I didn't have either. Flounder.
This
Got
set,
that from
Nice.
Flounder.
this is an awesome set, and it has the bonus thing. It's the Ultimate Battle, Prime versus Megatron, like Generations style.
The stores must have been annoyed with that because
this
it's
thing
like
is
stack.
awesome. And it's,
Some of the Spy Changers use G2 molds, Kenton.
that's fine. $40 for this set. It's Megatron is the green tank. It's Prime is like G1 version Prime. These figures alone outside gotta do more than that. Like if they're loose complete. So this is a sealed box. It's a super cool set. And displays well. I think it has a DVD in it or something.
DVD?
Right? Doesn't it have a the
DVD
Ultimate Battle? Yeah,
included. Optimus
exclusive
Prime.
DVD.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Is that what the bonus value is? Oh no, it comes the little guys on top.
Yep.
Who are the little guys?
They're the bonus value.
I like the little
Here's
guys.
a Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Bumblebee. $10.
Ow. Stealth Bumblebee, it says. Ooh.
Oh, I just found another. Is this a double or is this a variant?
The
Oh, it's a
variant.
double, so I don't. It doesn't need to be included in that.
Andrew, it is 2 bonus Transformers, but it's not telling
They're like
me who
Micro
they are.
Master type Transformers.
You're playing the wrong way.
Includes 2 bonus Minicon figures, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
tell
it,
me who they
Minicon.
are.
Unicom figures.
It doesn't tell me who they are, and they're just added in on top.
Two
Let's
little
see if I
mini
can
cons
figure
on
it out.
top. Kevin knows.
Kevin knows everything.
Let's see if I'm faster with the internet than Kevin is with just his brain. Oh, I can't even get a good shot of it. It's in plastic.
Oh, sure, blame that.
I will.
When Kevin wins, we'll be whining.
It is a Giant Planet Minicon team. That one is long arm. Is that right? That can't be right. I don't think the internet knows what it's talking about.
I'll just wear this bar stool. It should be soft.
It does think that that's long arm, and it is a mini con, so that part's right. You can go on to the next thing.
Oh, that's cool. I like the tow truck.
Yeah, this is really cool. Final battle. It's a deluxe version of Long Arm the tow truck towing Bumblebee. It's really cool. I'm gonna make sure this is right because I don't think I'm gonna change the price on that. I think $40 is right.
Oh. I'm trying to figure out who the other minicon here is. My Google foo is failing me.
My dog is snoring.
Tucker
It's
is-
Long Arm and half a Bumblebee because he tows him around.
It's only half?
That's
Yeah.
weird. It's a little bit weird.
Deep Dive is the other minicon. It comes with
Yeah, dude, $40 is a real deal on this actually.
Deep Dive and the other guy that I already said, whose name I already forgot that fast.
Yeah, the diorama was a neat surprise for me because I had seen the flag put together. I finally, after 4 years, finally got my Tucker picture on the deck of the flag in his sailor suit. But the next time I stopped by, it was already covered, and I didn't know. I thought it was just the flag under there, and then I found out it was very much more than the flag. It was kind of a wild surprise.
Another one of these really cool like diorama things where you don't have to open it. It's Scorponok Desert Attack. I think that's the same price, $40. Screen battles, yep. Same deal, $40. These are really cool because you just put them on a shelf and that's it. I mean, they transform. That Scorponok transforms, but I wouldn't take it out of that.
These are so cool for collectors. I forget that originally they were marketed for kids to actually play with. What you got?
There's a lot of these
Are you
like
just dealing with
awesome
weird food?
battle things. (2007) Optimus Prime, 1984 Optimus Prime.
What?
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
That little bumblebee is so cute.
Leader for the ages.
That is cool. I love that. I haven't even seen it yet, and I love it.
2 Primes, sealed box. They must have done that when the 2007 movie came out.
I love that. I'm gonna get a good look at it real quick. That is so cool.
That is so cool. Again, it's something you don't have to.
I do like the flames on the 2007, but I prefer the vintage style just because it's vintage. That is awesome. I love that.
I like the cab over thing.
Yeah,
What?
like the extra thingy.
I like the cab over version of the truck. Not waiter for the ages, leader.
Waiter for the ages. I want to see that transformer. Oh wow! I just realized that the Scorponok comes with little guys. There's like little army men.
Yeah, it's a whole battle scene going on in there. It's a whole little diorama.
I love that.
No, leader for the ages. He's overpriced on that, I believe.
All right.
see.
Well, let's see what we got going on here. He had $60 on it.
Yeah.
What do you think is more appropriate?
$30. I'm halving it. I
Wow.
want it to move.
Jack
That
says
is
G1
awesome.
robot modes look better.
Yeah, the movie-verse robot modes are very busy. But I guess to look realistic on a screen, they had to do that. I don't know. Hollywood people always think that they know better.
Yeah, they do. You're right.
I feel like they like complications too. Or I feel like they like complications, I meant.
I love this radio. Like, I want to pull it out and listen to it, even though who cares about the radio? Only at Radio Shack. I love that.
I'm obsessed with the little on the end there, the little bumblebee figure. He's so cute.
Capture of Bumblebee, $30.
Oh, who captures Bumblebee?
The G.I. Joe-esque people.
Okay.
Who aren't actually G.I. Joe.
Of course not.
These are all these screen things. First Encounter, $30. Did I do this Dark of the Moon Cyberverse stuff with Bumblebee?
Yeah.
I mean, I have no clue which one it is on this list, but yeah.
I think he had 10 on it.
Dark of the Moon, Cyberverse, Bumblebee?
Yeah,
Did you say $10?
I think so.
I think he did.
2007 movie Starscream. $40.
Ooh, wicked.
Creepy. rattling my bag and he's about to walk over here trying to get some food for me.
We just had to hurry up and slurp out his water dish first.
It's not happening, buddy.
His meds make him a little thirsty.
I love you too much to give you human food. It's not happening.
You need to lose weight, buddy. You gotta.
Diecast Titanium series.
Ooh, does that transform?
No. These are more like statues.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this?
It's Megatron.
Oh, thank you. Tank version Megatron.
Right?
Yep.
Didn't I read it?
What's the matter, Tucker?
$25.
So it's like a statue, but it's die-cast. So it's sort of
Yeah,
like those.
it's heavy.
It's like those elite Star Wars guys.
Yeah.
They're like heavy metal.
Yep.
Is it articulated?
No, I'm not gonna give
Yeah.
you any food either. Go away.
Yeah, it
Go
does.
lay down.
The arms and stuff move and
So
all
there's
that.
a little bit of articulation.
Yeah, it's not just a statue.
It's not just the statue. A little bit of articulation, but it does not actually transform.
Tucker's over here trying to scam food now, and I don't even have
Movie
any.
version of Ratchet, $35.
Ratchet. That's a
Sealed
cool
box.
name.
Ratchet. That's so ratchet.
Ratchet.
He's so ratchet. Does he come with a nurse uniform?
I know a person who goes by Ratch.
This is freaking awesome. This is another movie Starscream. It's a Target exclusive. It's the movie Starscream in the G1 colors. $50.
Fighter planes are so cool.
Movie. This is a whole movie collection. Movie Ironhide. Sealed box.
Is he a pickup truck?
Yeah, he is a big old pickup truck. Let's do a deep dish.
It does transform.
$30. Okay, it does transform. I'm sorry.
It says it literally right on the box. Thank you, Jack. It literally says converts from robot to vehicle. It
I have
does
had
transform.
diecast.
Well done,
these
Jack.
titanium diecast transformers that I didn't think transformed.
Includes display stand, die-cast metal, convert. It literally says it right on the front of the box.
This is really cool.
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah. All right. Stop asking me questions. Barricade versus Bumblebee. $40.
How much was Ironhide again?
I think I said 30.
Barricade, he's the police car.
Or am I not allowed to ask questions?
I like him too.
What? How much was Barricade versus Bumblebee?
30.
30. Alright.
That's a cool set. I like
No,
that.
no, I'm sorry. I said 30 on Ironhide. This was 40.
Okay.
I like.
Bumblebee versus Barricade.
This is one of the. I think I like this one the best so far.
I like the street scene behind it. It's obviously like painted. I like that.
What was the price on the diecast?
Was it the titanium one?
Yeah.
25, and it does actually transform into a tank. $25 on him.
The diecast tank, that feels heavy. Or sounds like it would be heavy.
I mean, it's probably like weightier certainly than a regular transformer because it's made of metal instead of plastic. But like, it's
Yeah.
only this big, so it
Yeah,
can't be that bad.
so it's not like a cinder block or anything.
Yeah, it's not like a cinder block or
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, this Barricade and
Can I talk
Bumblebee
more
set
about
is
the
cool.
stuff I bought yesterday?
Sure.
All right,
Snork
I'm gonna
time
talk
yet?
more. I'll do the snorks last.
Just because you know I want to hear about the Snorks.
Well, that's like museum stuff. Okay, so this is really cool. I just bought this from a random vendor. He's just a dude who brought some stuff that he was selling, and his significant other, I'm not sure if she was his wife or girlfriend, also brought some stuff. Check this out.
We checked this out. We have a claim. Andrew CZ would like diecast Megatron.
Thank you, Andrew. I will have Justin pull that and give it to me so that I can stick it in the file. Okay, I'm gonna see how old y'all are. Who remembers these? Who remembers this amazing charm bracelet / necklace setup here? So I had one of these when I was a kid, of course, because we all did. All of us girls did, I guess. Mine was red, if I recall correctly. I don't remember.
Rings a bell.
honestly. I might still have it somewhere, but I'm not sure. I still have a bunch of the charms, but they're not on anything.
I think the necklace broke.
This one, this clasp on this one is broken, and they repaired it. It's like a temporary clasp. How awesome! Are there any girls watching who will appreciate the awesomeness of this?
Why do they have bells?
I actually had a charm sitting in the back of the bar that I was able to put on this earlier today to add to this. I think my favorite thing is the can of 7-Up.
That big thing didn't sell, did it?
No, neither of these two large.
Veronica still has hers.
Veronica still has hers. Veronica, let me know if you remember your favorite
Put
charm.
'em over here.
Mine, I had a bear. There was a teddy bear I really liked. I had a letter P that I thought was really cool. And this necklace comes with a 7-Up can, which I think is really interesting. It's got a camera, a trumpet, a whistle, a bicycle, something I can't identify. It might be a cup.
Oh wow.
A baseball hat with a letter A on it, a pencil, a teddy bear, a can of 7-Up, which is my favorite thing on here, and I just put a light bulb on here earlier today.
Did you glue the whistle?
I literally just broke. No, I did not glue the whistle.
The whistle needs to be glued.
Pink is not my favorite color. I would have preferred a different
Your
color.
original one was red?
Mine, I think, was red.
I think so too.
I
My
love
friends
this
my friends had a yellow one.
so much. What else did I buy yesterday? So, there was a maker here, So Nerdy with Jen. She makes all kinds of geeky pillows. I think she had some blankets, hair bows, all kinds of stuff like that. I got this awesome bag from her. Let me make it clear. I actually used it, so like, too many peas running the halls. Hal, I don't get your joke. If it's a joke, I don't really get it. Check this out. It's a little crow bag. It's a little purse.
Oh cool.
Like a little wrist thing. I love it. So Nerdy with Jen. Thank you for coming yesterday. It was awesome. You ready for the next thing?
Yeah, this is these are all RID deluxe class figures. Let me just check his.
I'm gonna save all the rest of the stuff for later. Well, actually, you're still looking stuff up, so I'll keep going. My dear friend George had this on his table for $5. It is an old trade paperback, not that old. I want to say late 90s, if that.
You would not have gotten that if I had seen it first.
93. It says this is from. I think that probably sounds about right. I have a copy of this that is worn thin. I used to literally carry it everywhere with me. Pages are starting to fall out. It's very well loved. It's very does not look as nice as this one at all. It's very well loved. When I met James O'Barr, I had him sign it, and he was like shocked at how damaged it was, but still holding on. I had him sign it for me. But this is just for $5. George tried to give it to me. Thank you, George. But I wanted to give you your $5 for this book. I couldn't give him $5 fast enough. I'm happy to have a nice copy in my collection again. To sit next to my very abused copy that I've had since 1998, I guess. Probably, maybe a little earlier. Super stoked to find that. So thank you again, George. Speaking of friends, Kevin gave me this copy of Bionic Crisis, which I think is amazing.
I want to play that.
We can play it if you want to play it.
I do want to play it.
He said it's either complete or nearly complete, so like we'll be able to play it, which is really cool. This will go great with my $6 Million Man game that I already have there on the shelf. My only problem now, I'm looking at the museum shelf right now. I am out of space.
Literally.
Again. I am out of space yet again as far as board games goes. I have no space over there. Hal, it's not for sale. It's mine that I bought yesterday at the show. This is just stuff that I bought for me yesterday at the show. Selena can pry it from my cold dead hands. You know, I lent you a book you never gave back. That's another thing.
Yeah, I still have it.
You do, as long as it's safe.
It was a good book.
What do you got here? You ready?
All right, these are classic deluxe RID era, which is like based on G1 colors and stuff. That's why they're called classics, and they're deluxe scale.
I like that.
Which a lot of figures are the deluxe scale. That's like the majority of figures. This is Mirage. His card isn't perfect. It's got a bend in it, so that's why he's going to be a little cheaper. $20 for Mirage, and then Cliff Jumper, $30. And then there's a Mirage with an unbent card, which is really nice, $25. So if you can,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Love that.
So if you need to be minty,
Yep.
you've got an extra $5.
Minty fresh.
Veronica, I said this earlier in the stream, I only bought things for myself yesterday. Justin only bought for the store, so like we're like Jack Sprat and his wife over here. I only bought stuff for myself yesterday, which was not, I shouldn't have. I spent too much money on myself.
Alright, we got two versions of Strong Arm. We have RID Energon Strong Arm, and we have regular Energon Strong Arm. They're both 15. Mint on card. Mint on card. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards, if I have to say so myself.
Energon, so there's regular and RID?
Yeah.
Interesting. Same figure? Different colors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great stuff from the Wallen store.
Yeah.
Great stuff from the Wallen store. This was claimed, right?
Yes. Andrew got that. Yeah, it's not too heavy.
Energon RID Sharkticon. What an awesome sticker.
Sharpticon, that's a cool name.
It is a
$30.
Sharkticon.
Sharknado Ticon.
I'll get through these Transformers and then we'll get some G.I. Joes.
Ooh. G.I. Joes, did I hear?
Ooh, Energon Insecticon. $20.
Gotta love a good Insecticon.
Energon Signal Flare. $15.
Signal flare? What kind of vehicle is he?
Kind of set on fire. And
They're very
Energon
pretty.
Cruel Lock. I don't know. It's like a dinosaur.
Flurry.
$20.
He does look like a dinosaur.
I don't think this is the group for this.
Then move on.
Energon Perceptor. We've had
Is
this
he a
before.
camera?
No, he's like 3 vehicles. He's a combiner. I don't know why they made that Perceptor. We've had him loose before. $40. Energon Perceptor.
These are in some really nice
All these
condition.
cards. I was gonna say all these cards are freaking beautiful. Gorgeous, non-smoking.
They'll look great. now.
Energon
Pegs in the
Sky
store.
Blast. He's got 45. I want 35.
I like that we're just beating his prices.
Yeah.
Normally it's the opposite. Normally you buy things from someone and then you charge more than they were charging. We're doing the opposite. I love that.
Energon Offshoot. $15.
It's got that same red flare looking thing as the other one does. Jack says he has most of these, kind of wants to get rid of them himself.
Hal asked, wasn't it the gimmick that the Omnicons were the only ones able to handle raw Energon while Terracons were mindless zombie cons?
Maybe.
Zombie
I'm not going to pretend to know. Transformers is not my jam. As far as robots go, and this is a great segue while he looks up this piece. As far as robots go, and Kevin's going to make fun of me because I'm going to tell a story that something funny Kevin said. Me and robots, I don't want to say we don't get along, but I'm really not a robot person. You want to do this? You want to interrupt me with this real fast?
Sure.
Or you want me to finish?
Yeah, people look at it. Energon Saber. He has 75. I just looked it up. I want 50.
$50. Sandy, go to camera real quick while I tell the story. So, me and robots don't... I'm not a Transformers girl. I don't... Voltron's cool, but whatever. I'm not into robots. Except for one thing that I very nearly forgot even existed until yesterday when I saw it on a vendor's table. But not just any vendor. A friend of ours, Jonathan, who's awesome, at Toy Circus. Botsmaster. Who remembers Botsmaster? Somebody
don't.
help me out here.
I do not.
Ziv Zoolander, Master of Boys Bots, come on. I would watch Botsmaster every morning before school. The problem was, I got on my bus at 7:20, so I never got to watch the end of the episodes. Never. To this day, I've never seen the end of one of these episodes. I still sing the theme song to myself sometimes. Of course there was a toy line, because what 80s cartoon didn't have a toy line? What was cool about Botsmaster is that, just like Captain Power, where there was a part of the episode that you could interact with your toys, the toys came with 3D glasses that you could put on and see some of the show in 3D, which I never did. I don't know if that was at the end after I got on my bus or if I just never got the glasses or what the deal was, but Botsmaster was my jam. I don't know what year it was. Probably, if I had to guess, it was probably, instead of 80s, it was probably early 90s, so maybe 90. It says 94 on the back of the card here, so that sounds about right. I would have been maybe 8th grade at the time. I just love Botsmaster, so thank you, Jonathan, for turning me on to Botsmaster toys, and now I have to get them all for the museum. So,
I wonder how many there are. We gotta look into that.
there's a bunch of them on the back. There's at least 8 plus they did a Voltron thing where they all combined, and they did some transforming bots that are more like Transformers. They were kind of trying to rip off Voltron and Transformers at the same time, a little bit.
Why did Kevin think that you were all of a sudden into robots?
So, I was just chatting with Kevin yesterday, and I said, hey, check out this cool robot I got. I love this show. And they just announced that, or maybe not just, but Henry Cavill's working on a Voltron movie. That's a thing that's happening. And Kevin knows that I knew because we talked about it earlier. And he said to me, oh, so Henry Cavill does a Voltron movie and suddenly you're into robots? And I argued with him and said, no, that's not the case, but maybe it's a little bit the case. At any rate, again, thank you to Jonathan and Toy Circus for my Boss Master Twig figure. Now I need the other 7 figures and all the other transforming things, and it's called the Jungle Fiver. 5 things go together to form a big guy. So, yeah, cool. Okay, you may continue.
Energon Demolisher. Mid on card, beautiful card. Again, he's got 35, I want 25.
Ooh. Wicked.
Jungle Fiver and the B5Ms.
The construction vehicle from hell.
And Generation Barricade. Same style card. I think he's got 35, I want 25.
Jungle Fiber and the B5Ms. Yeah, I don't know what all that's about. But the guy who made the bots, the good guy bots, was named Ziv Zoolander, and I thought that was just like the craziest name
That's
ever.
pretty weird, yeah.
There's no blurb on the back. Like, there's usually a blurb about the toy. Like, there's a little bit about just this character. But, like, I'd like to see, like, a whole bio
So
of,
they
like,
were,
the whole
they
thing.
were ripping off the file card from JoJo thing, too?
A lot of toys did that. I mean, every toy did that.
I'm done with Transformers, we're not selling.
UL said that his station airing Star Blazers at 8 a.m. every weekday after he'd already be in school was brutal. I had to fake being sick just to see an entire episode back then. I feel your pain.
I need to rewatch the 2 seasons of Star Blazers.
I never saw the end of any of the Bossmaster episodes, and it killed me. Like, of course the good guys won, but, like, I never got to see them win.
I need to rewatch Star Blazers, too. I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
Botsmaster. He's Ziv Zoolander, master of boys bots. His entire family had been preppers and had a Z obsession. So what's funny is they're called boys bots, but it's spelled B-O-Y-Z-Z.
Weird.
Well, I guess it makes sense because his name is Ziv Zoolander, so it's the ZZ.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into some G.I. Joes.
Alright, we're about to sell some
Go
G.I.
now.
Joes. Do we need easels or anything to lean them up against?
Sure, that's a good idea.
Or should we
Alright.
just put like a box transformer up and lean them against it? What do you think? Is easels good? Because they're kind of hollow.
I can get some easels going on.
We can do easels, easels are
Alright,
fine.
let's try easels.
This is a complete big boa. His gloves are nice, the Cobra symbols are there. He's got his hose.
Any more?
Where his hose at? They're on his face. And he's got his file card.
Where a hose should be.
Yikes.
Complete with file card, big boa. 20 bucks.
Big boa. Where's hose at?
I'm just gonna look at these and make sure which one. Most of these are gonna be complete with file card. I want to see if, and I'll check some specific things for y'all. Like this is Raptor. I want to make sure that there's no holes in his. Yep, his cape is fine. It's not torn. Sometimes Raptor's cape gets torn, where the whole handholds are. This is not. So this is complete Raptor. The feet are good on his bird.
The wings
Call,
bird.
call.
Andrew said that his kids can sing the Star Blazers theme song.
I love that.
It's one of the best theme songs there is. His thumbs are both there, so Raptor's all good. Complete Raptor with file card. 15 bucks.
I love that for him. I like his little wings. Can you guys see who's in the bag? It's good enough.
Complete sci-fi
Oh.
with file card. All these are very nice shape and complete. He's got his hose, so where his hose at, he's all good. 20 bucks, complete sci-fi.
Everybody knowing where their hose at.
I'm just gonna shake my head quietly.
Oh man. Dreadnought time, complete.
Hold up. We got a claim. Andrew CZ would like Raptor.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew. When he comes around, I will grab him for you. Each of the boys was part of a team like sports boys with Z's.
Lots of Z's happening there.
Yeah.
Complete buzzer. He's got his axe, he's got his backpack, he's got his
Z?
saw, he's got his file card. Complete buzzer with file card, 25 bucks.
The only thing I really, we're still on the freaking cartoon. The only thing I really remember specifically, other than the theme song and Ziv Zoolander himself, was there was a chef.
And there's a Hal claiming sci-fi.
Thank you, Hal. One of the bots, the boys' bots, was a chef, and he just had a chef hat. He was a robot with a chef hat, and he would cook. And like that was his thing. Like he didn't fight or anything. I don't think he was just a chef.
And the robots eat.
An army marches on its stomach.
I don't think they did. I mean, they're robots, so like maybe he just cooked for Ziv and like his dad. I think Ziv had a dad who was like some kind of, I don't really remember. I just remember that I loved it and I never got to see the end of any of the episodes. That's all
Complete-
I remember.
Complete wetsuit with file card.
And a wetsuit.
$20.
Hitting the nugs again.
Do you need more easels?
Nah, I can just keep recycling.
He's recycling.
I have a few more. I think the museum hit our easels. Easels feel light.
I did, but that's why we bought them.
Oh yeah.
So I don't like to call this Gung Ho complete unless he has his stickers on his shoulders. Now a lot of people do, but he came with like stickers you're supposed to put, insignia stickers you're supposed to put on his shoulders. He doesn't have the stickers, but he does have his saber and he does have his file card, and I'm just going to call him $25 like that. Complete Blizzard with file card, $15. Didn't calculate that.
When it came around, I was going to grab it, but it came around and I didn't notice. Who's next?
He has so many accessories.
I'm looking at it.
I have such accessory
This guy's a
envy.
little blue hose. I want to make sure it's there. If it's not, I'm not going to
Yeah.
say it's complete.
It's such accessory envy coming out of Star Wars.
Star Wars, you're lucky if they came with one thing.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe's all came with 7 things.
Yeah, exactly.
And their arms did this.
Like the one Ewok. A couple of the later Ewoks came with like a headdress and a staff and some sort of belt or something.
Yeah.
But like that was incredible for Star Wars figures.
Or like during Empire Strikes Back era, the Cloud Car pilot had a gun and like some sort of radio.
Yeah,
And you're like,
yeah.
why did this guy come with multiple things when most of them don't?
Yeah.
Well, IG-88 had-
guns.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. This is
Fast draw?
Fast Draw. He doesn't have his little blue hose. So where his hose at, we don't know.
He does not know where his hose at. Gotcha.
No.
He's got a vacuum belt in his
Other than
inside
that,
landfill.
he's complete. He's got his backpack, his missiles. He's all good when it comes to that. Deep discount because of no hose, $20. He's got all of his other accessories. That's a lot of stuff.
The no hose discount. No hose.
Ooh, who's that?
This is the mail away Sergeant Slaughter. Wow, with his file card. He doesn't have his baton. I'm gonna make
Baton?
sure.
He does not have his baton. While you're making sure, I'm going to talk about one more thing I bought for myself
Please
yesterday.
do. Talk about yourself some more. I'm just kidding. Please talk about yourself all
No.
you want. No, I was just kidding.
I'm good.
No, I want to hear what you bought
No,
yesterday. Please
I don't
tell
want
me.
to say another word.
I was just really kidding. I wasn't
Were
being
you?
mean.
You
Yeah.
were?
If I don't get to hear about my snorks, I'm gonna start
Wow,
shooting.
he's freaking gorgeous.
I'll let you do Sergeant Slaughter, and then I'll pretend to be mad, and then I'll talk about it
All right,
after.
yeah, pound a little bit.
I will. I hurt my leg. I have to leave.
Wait, is this the... No, this is the mail-away version. With his file card.
You sure?
No baton, but he is in gorgeous shape. Look, if you look, his paint is good, his stripes
They
are there,
cannot possibly see that.
They can.
he's freaking
They're
gorgeous,
watching
man.
you on a 64-inch giant screen.
So the Kimsies and Jack can see it, and everybody else is watching on their phone can't possibly
Vader,
see.
Jersey!
It does look
The
good.
Kimsies aren't home yet.
He's
They're probably not
freaking
home.
beautiful. $35 for him and his file card. The file card's probably worth $25.
And his hose.
All right, while you're getting the next guy out, I'm going to talk about myself some more
Not my
because I'm
snor-
so conceited.
Not my
He's
snorks.
disease.
So my friend Chris, who is from Muppet Stuff, I know you're not going to believe this, but he sells Muppet stuff, believe it or not. He recycles, upcycles like damaged books that would otherwise be thrown out, and he turns them into pins. Check out this adorable baby Kermit pin that I bought myself
That is
yesterday.
ridiculously cute.
That is going right on my vest. For those of you that don't know, I have a battle vest covered in geeky stuff. A couple of them, actually. So, baby Kermit. Actually, he's more like teenager Kermit. I think he's typing at a computer. Like, I can't tell what he's doing there.
What's up, DJ Bean? Yeah, we love Joe's stuff too.
That is too cute. And again, I'm just going over all the stuff I bought for myself yesterday at It's a Toy Show because Justin's going over all the stuff he bought for the store and trying to sell it. What else is in my pile here? I've got a few more things, my boy spots. I saved the coolest thing, I think, for last.
It's again, all these figures are really beautiful. This is Destro. He doesn't have his gun, unfortunately. He has his backpack. He has his Peach file card.
So he's early because he's Peach, right?
Yeah.
Destro disarmed.
They never released a Destro with a gray file card. There is one transitional year that you can get figures with Peach and gray. I think it's like 84 and 85.
Yeah.
But by the time 84 came around, Destro was done being released.
Okay.
Or by 85.
Thank you for this, Julissa.
Man, he is freaking beautiful though. $25 for Destro and his file card.
Again, no gun on him.
No gun. He has his backpack. No gun.
I have my backpack and no gun.
You do in fact have your backpack. You're rooting around in it right now.
I want a granola bar. I'm hungry.
You want some more nuggets?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
I think
too many,
I
I'll
may have
get a
made
stomachache.
myself sick on
I was
nugs.
just gonna
ate
say
all
if
of
I
these
eat
nugs.
too many, I'll
Blowtorch. He has an accessory pack, gun, but everything else is there and complete. He's got his mask, his backpack. He's got his Peach file card. $20 for a very nice blowtorch.
I'm gonna get myself ready to talk about the coolest stuff that I bought.
Low light. My favorite Joe probably. He's got his bipod. It's there. He's complete.
Wow.
Alright, the bipod is on his gun. He's there and complete. With the bipod, $35 because the bipod is 20-25 hours by itself. I'm gonna make sure it's. I'm gonna look at the bipod. You ain't it. Sorry. Here, you can look at Fast Draw.
I cannot get over how gorgeous these ponies are that I got from Fossilman. They're the next thing, the last thing I want to talk about. The last thing I bought for myself. I did get a lunchbox, a Heathcliff lunchbox from our VIP Freddy. I already put it out with my lunchbox collection because I didn't want to bring it in and then bring it out again.
Look, there's the bipod.
It's tiny.
Yeah, that's why it's always lost. You know what? He has an accessory pack Uzi though. It's not black; it's dark gray. What did I say on him?
Low light?
Yeah.
35.
$30, and you ain't beating that frickin' deal. $30. He's got an accessory pack Uzi. Sue me. Hey, is this thing on? Knock knock.
I want an accessory pack Uzi.
I'll take any Uzi, really. Like, I'm not picky about which Uzi I get. These ponies smell amazing. I know that's weird.
Complete Recondo. $20. I always thought G.I. Joe was our big seller. Guess not.
I didn't sell much yesterday.
Maybe Joe is starting to fade. Andrew said these are great prices. Thank you,
Thank you.
Andrew.
I got a Croc Master. I want to see if his hose is in there. Let's see if he knows where his hose at. I never liked that Croc Master didn't come with a gun, but he comes with a crocodile, which is probably the best weapon anybody comes with. Oh, he comes with a whip. That's right. Comes with a crocodile and a whip. So he don't have his hose. He's got his croc. Bonus points if you know his crocodile's name.
I don't. I'm not even gonna pretend. I know we've talked about it before, but I do not.
He's in beautiful shape. These are all in great shape.
Selena?
Sorry, I was looking up Crocmaster's croc name. Hal would like Recondo.
Thank you, Hal.
Sure, Hal. Where do I look away to look up Crocmaster's croc's name?
Please take him. He doesn't get mixed up with the rest of the stuff. Croc Master, no hose, but he's got everything else. $15. Let's do a bang up deal there.
Is its name something silly like Sally?
It is.
Is it Sally?
No. General Hawk. File card and his little gun. That gun's rarely there. It's always missing. Make sure it's the right one.
I'm just gonna dress this pony bride
Yep.
real fast.
General Hawk is complete with his gun.
Nice.
$25.
Pony shoes are so hard to get on pony feet sometimes.
version 2 roadblock with file card. Very nice shape. I love his M60 he comes with. $15. Roadblock V2 with file card. This is a bunch of money in just...
Andrew CZ would like Hawk, please.
Thank you, Andrew. Oh, you can talk. I'm going to open this eel and make sure it's complete.
Is it a screaming eel?
You can be screaming.
So, again, this stuff is not for sale. It's stuff I bought for myself. I just want to talk about because the show is so great. Our friend Rick, right?
Yeah, Rick Fusselman.
Mr. Fusselman from Ohio. He runs the Toy-Hio toy show out there.
And he's got a
He also
Monsters in the Toy Box?
Monsters in the Toy Box is his shop out there in Ohio. Came all the way from Ohio to vend
Wow.
at our show yesterday. Had a fantastic time and will be back next year, which we're
Nice.
very happy to hear. He had some stuff that I was interested in for the museum. He had some mail-away ponies, which is my big purchase of the day. He had satin and lace, the magenta variant from the mail-away wedding set. There was a whole mail-away set. It was a bride, a groom, a ring bearer. Like you could mail away for like the whole bridal party. This is the bride. She came in a pink and a magenta version. The magenta is the much more hard to find version because they changed it to pink.
You don't have either version?
I have pink, but she has none of her stuff. She doesn't have any of her outfit or anything. She's just her. She's in the case over there. This one is complete with her entire outfit. She is awesome, and I love like the bright pink of her coloring. I think she's really cool. And then this is the groom. This is Tux, complete with his bow tie. He's a big brother style pony. And I love him so much. And thank you to Rick.
Do they
For
come as a
both
set, or
of
did you have to buy
these.
them separate?
I'm pretty sure you had to mail away separately. I need to look that up. I honestly don't know. Yes, Hal, there are absolutely male My Little Ponies. They came out, oh gosh, 84, 85? I'm quizzing myself.
I didn't
They
know
were
there were
called
boys.
Big Brother Ponies. They didn't come out the first year or the second year, so it was probably 84, I would say 85 at the earliest. And they came with extra accessories like Slugger, for example, had like a little baseball hat and he came with a little baseball bat and stuff like that. And they were like, they had boy tropes. Like one had a train and he had a train conductor hat. But they were a little bit bigger.
You have
Then-
boy ponies in here?
I do have a few, just a few in the museum. They're rare now because there weren't that many of
Watch
them
the
made.
screen, I will look for the boys.
But you can tell that they have the little like Clydesdale hairs on the feet, and they're just slightly larger than your standard like feminine ponies, a little stockier. But his name is Tux, and Rick, thank you so much. I love them. I can't wait to put them in the museum literally 10 minutes after the end of the stream. You ready to go?
Yeah. Alright, so we got Bazooka, who is missing his backpack. All these figures are good. None of them have broken thumbs yet. I got to... There's going to be one that has a broken crotch, but we'll get to that. This is Bazooka. No backpack, peach file card. Because of no backpack, $15. His bazooka's in good shape. There's not a broken strap or anything. He's really nice. The paint's really nice. This is a complete eel with original weapons, no accessory pack weapons. Gray file card eel. 100% complete. $30.
Hal would like to claim bazooka.
Thank you, Hal. And then we got Duke with the non-mail-away file card. This is Duke with the single card file card. Duke's crotch is broken. And Duke has an accessory pack rifle. He has the correct binoculars, I believe, and his helmet. This is going to be a good deal for Duke because he's an expensive figure. $20. His file card's probably worth that alone. So $20
Wow.
on Duke. Complete peach file card barbecue.
Barbecue.
He's got the little gun on the tip. $20. He's got everything. That little gun he has, it comes on the tip of the shoulder is usually missing, but he's got it. So Oh baby, he's got it.
I still have Snorks to talk about, so whenever you have a lull, let
Oh,
me know.
I'm really mad that you're doing the Snorks last on purpose because I want to hear about them.
I'm doing them last because I think that they're the coolest.
I
mean,
got
the
a lull.
ponies are cool.
Lull
You got a lull?
Yep.
So Rick also threw in this vintage Pokemon pencil with a Blastoise on top, which I think is ridiculous. It was very funny and cute, and I don't know why, but it did.
It's ridiculous.
And last but not least, I loved Snorks as a kid. My very first
Obsessed.
lunchbox when I went to kindergarten was a Snorks blue. I still have it, my blue Snorks lunchbox. I loved Snorks so much. I never really had Snorks toys though, because they didn't make many.
I was going to say, I don't remember there being many.
Yeah, all they really made were these PVCs. We have 2 in the museum, and as of yesterday, because of Rick, we now have a ton more. Look at all these little guys. This one's playing soccer. This one is a nurse in a little nurse outfit.
This must be a type for you. You were also really into the little Smurfs PVCs.
I mean, who doesn't love tiny little cute things? Like they're
Part of
just
it,
adorable.
part of it may have been. I mean, we grew up. I'm sure we've said on the stream before. We grew up pretty broke, and we stood a better chance of getting smaller toys than if we asked for something big.
Yeah, we would not have had an attorney or a Paradise Estate. But these little guys,
Little
look how
Snorks
cute.
and little
She's playing tennis. She's adorable.
little Snorks and little Smurfs we could get.
And this is I don't remember this character at all. He's a Snork Eater.
Yikes! That sounds dangerous.
I need to look into this.
He's
'cause
the rare one out of all them because
Yeah.
I really wanted
You
them.
better put him in a separate bag. That looks dangerous.
I don't know what his deal is. I need to look him up.
He's the Gargamel of the Snorks.
Yeah, I mean he's one of them. These are Schleich. They're all made by Schleich, which famously makes a lot of like little PVC stuff. Did they do Smurfs? I know Peyo did Smurfs. Schleich also did
I love
Smurfs.
it when we do. I love it when we do random PVC rounds.
This guy's rocking out on his little radio. I love Snorks. I'm so happy to have more of them in the store. This one's playing frisbee. She's obviously the sporty one because she's playing tennis and with her frisbee.
Sporty Spice of the Snorks.
I don't remember any of their names at all.
I should be on. I guess we're.
I don't remember
we're
any of
alright
their
on-
names.
we're
This
alright
was,
on
I think,
time,
this was the guy who was mute. There was one Snork that didn't speak. I
Wasn't
think
there a
this might
Smurf
be
that
him.
didn't speak too?
Hulk.
Was there?
Oh, I feel like there was.
This one is hugging a teddy bear. And they had bendable Snorks, which I thought was cool. Like you could bend their little Snorky tops.
Hey Selena,
Yes.
back there to your left a little bit is a bag of black action figure stands.
Okay. That's not it. Black action figures.
This one's playing baseball. This one's just standing there. I don't remember their names. There was like a main guy and a main girl. I don't remember either of their names. But I'm excited to put the rest of these
Are these
things
them?
over there.
Yes. Hand them to your sister, please.
Oh, I'm gonna just put my foot in my backpack. There you go.
One of the things is these aren't displaying well enough for people to be like, oh.
Yeah, they're just in bags, so they don't look that hot, I guess.
I read out House Claim on Bazooka, right?
You did.
Okay, just
And
making
I
sure
wrote
we got Hal covered.
Oh, I opened this. The pull string broke off of it. It's just, you know how these have a slider?
down. There's your yank it.
Rip.
We'll replace it. It's a weird bag. I'm so excited about Snorks and Volume.
Alright, I did barbecue, right?
Yes, barbecue is $20.
100% complete, gorgeous Major
Blood?
Blood.
I dig his hat. Or helmet.
I just like Major Blood's entire vibe. Like, he's got the eye patch. He's got, like, the old style helmet.
$30, 100% complete, gorgeous Major Blood.
This pencil is interesting.
This is Snake Eyes V3. He's only got his backpack and his sword, and a badly cut file card. $10. I'm fine with that.
That's a toy for kids to play with.
This Blastoise has a pencil up its butt.
Awkward.
Unsharpened. An unsharpened pencil, I might add.
You know what? Speaking of $10, a perfectly fine Globulus. Little playware. But I don't care. That's how we do. Here's a $10 Globulus.
What's his deal?
He's,
Burgessmer.
yeah, he's the king of Cobra. La 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 la.
Okay.
They were like mutant. They were trying to kind of do like a mutant thing, I think. Like, what was the deal? Were they mutant? What was the deal with Cobra?
They were like early Earth holdovers that lived in like some sort of like
cave system,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Like volcanic
Yeah.
under Earth cave system that never came out to the surface, but they wanted to retake over the Earth, so they sent Cobra Commander out.
Okay.
But Cobra Commander like decided to
Right.
just be. I think he was just a scientist for them,
Yeah.
but he decided to like be a leader and like do his own thing and forgo Cobra Law. Well, they ended up. They captured
Jack would like to claim Globulus, and can we repeat the price on Major Blood, please?
$30
30
on
on Major Blood. He's complete and beautiful.
He's complete and nice. I scrolled back to him. So Burgess Meredith played Globulus.
Yeah, I forget. I think the Joes captured maybe Serpentor in the beginning of the movie. I forget. And I think that Cobra Law realized they wanted Serpentor, so they sent Pythona to break him out.
Pythona, that's a name.
She's awesome.
And I think once they got a hold of Serpentor and brought him into the fold, it was. I think, man, it's tough. I don't remember much of it.
But Burgess Meredith is great because Burgess Meredith is great in everything. He was like the not Milton Berle. Jesus, who's the guy who did the voice of Unicron? Not Milton Berle.
Rosebud.
Rosebud. Yeah, Selena. Who's the Rosebud guy? Rosebud. Come on.
I got nothing.
Leonard Nimoy.
No, the other one. So these
Leonard Nimoy did do some of those.
So that's the point I'm trying to make. They're in these toy lines. They would always do these cartoons, but there would be like one famous person. Burgess Meredith did the voice of Globulus. Danny DeVito was and Madeline Kahn were famously in the My Little Pony movie. Leonard Nimoy did a voice for Transformers, and I'm trying to think of the guy from Rosebud, and I can't remember his name. Not Marlon Brando.
All I know is Rosebud was the sled.
Bioengineered insectoids and reptiles that ruled Earth. Orson Welles. Thank you, Kevin.
Were they
And
were they
Earl.
bioengineered or were they born that way?
Earl and Kevin both saved me there. Cobra Commander was a scientist who mutated himself, and then Globulus mutated him into a serpent.
Yep.
Oh,
And
Andrew chimed in too.
and Hal. Everybody's thank
Everyone
you.
knows but us. Okay, that's fair.
All I could think of was Marlon Brando for some reason.
All right, complete lifeline with file card. He's got his gun. The whole deal, $20. Did anybody claim Major Blood or no?
Not yet.
All right, it's fine. No rush.
At that price, you'll sell them.
Yeah, these prices are great. I think a lot of the people watching have a lot of these Joes already.
I'm just waiting for Shipwreck to come around. He's my favorite.
Is there a
No,
shipwreck?
no,
I like
no.
such odd choices sometimes. Come on, dude.
I guess taking them out of the bags isn't helping.
Leonard
Come on,
Nimoy,
dude.
Leonard Nimoy did Galvatron in the OG Transformers
Sorry, there's
movie.
He also
walking
took
across the
over
laptop. I'm
Unicron
trying to
though
catch him
when
before he goes in.
what's his name died. Orson Welles died.
Al, who do you like? What are your favorites?
The lead from Miami Vice, Don Johnson, played Falcon in the G.I. Joe
He
movie.
sure did.
Hal is waiting for his faves.
I just asked him who they are. Maybe he'll tell us.
I think some of Hal's faves. I'm riffing here. I think Hal likes, probably likes bats. I think he likes Cobra guys, maybe.
No, Hal likes the probably Footloose. I want to say anybody that's a realistic.
Realistic.
Yeah.
So not your bazookas. Although he claimed bazooka, didn't he?
No,
He did.
non-neon. I want to
And
say.
sci-fi. He claimed sci-fi.
Oh Jesus! I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Al, tell us then. He's gonna keep us guessing.
Is that Flint?
This is Flint, complete with his good green gun. He's in great shape.
Good green gun.
A lot of times this shotgun's missing. One of the coolest Joe weapons from then.
And still eating nugs.
Complete Flint.
I've had 2 granola bars sitting back here, so I can't judge your nugs.
How much am I going to charge for Flint?
I don't know, $700.
No.
I have car
Complete
insurance I
Flint.
have to pay.
Great shape. Ooh, he's so nice with that gun. $30 is Bartertown price only. They mortgage too.
Got all kinds of things I gotta pay. Come on, guys, buy some stuff.
I gotta buy a car.
Megatron got turned into Galvatron.
Hal claiming Flint.
Thank you, Hal.
Ringing a bell for Hal.
I'm gonna put Flint back in his bag. You want me to do that?
Yeah, here.
Feels like a thing you could do. Oh, sorry, Andrew, just a microsecond too late.
literally 4/100ths of a second later than Hal. I love that we can see that.
It was the shift and the capital F that did him in.
Yes, Andrew, it was the shift in your capital F.
And the capital C, too.
Sometimes something as small as that can be the thing.
It really can.
That makes the decision for you. I am not going to try to take his gun out of his thumb. I don't want to break it.
I got it.
But I also don't want to put it in the bag with it in his hand or it'll break in there. Does the stand come with him?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to cut to the snoring chihuahua for a second, because I can hear him snoring.
I would like to hear the snoring chihuahua. Let me hear that.
Look at him.
He's literally halfway upside down asleep. I love that so much for him. I like these little resealable bags, too. These are nice.
Hal likes Recondo, Lady J, Flint, Shipwreck, Covergirl, and Repeater.
Cool. Oh, that's
Shipwreck.
interesting.
My Shipwreck buddy.
My favorite Joes. So, I love the Baroness, of course. But I think if I had, and Destro, but if I had to pick an all-time favorite character from G.I. Joe, it's Zaymot. And I guess Tomax and
I was going to
Zaymot.
say, not the twins.
I mean, I like Zaymot better because he has the cool eye scar.
Oh, okay.
But like, I guess if they come as a pair, I'll take
I mean,
them both.
you can't have just one. They never.
It's true.
When I was writing the flavor for my G.I. Joe Werewolves game on Reddit, you were adamant that there's no way the two twins could appear separately.
Yeah.
My dilemma was, what if a player like drops the game or breaks a rule or something and gets removed?
The other person would be.
What do I do with the other one? Yeah.
Complete crystal ball with file card, and his sticker is stuck well to his shield.
It's not curling up.
Right. $16.
Those lenticular stickers were famous for curling.
Yeah.
How sad the CoverGirl's market price is nuts.
I bet she only came with the Wolverine.
And that's the only time they ever made her, right?
Yeah.
Did she come with a weapon?
No.
Because she was a pilot, she was a driver.
Most
right?
drivers didn't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Although Keelhaul comes with one.
Yeah.
Well, he was a little more than a driver.
He's not really a driver.
He was the commander of the freaking flag.
Oh, I
He
know.
was also a mailway by himself. Complete psych out with his gun, all his little discs and file card. $20.
That's a lot of Joes in there, man. Holy cow.
Anything incomplete or
He's got some sort of dog dream down there.
Ooh, another Destro?
yeah, he's got an accessory pack gun. Did we sell the other Destro?
We did not sell the
Alright,
other
so
Destro.
I don't remember a claim on him.
The other Destro didn't have a gun either. He had no gun.
No gun at all. Not even an accessory pack one.
No gun, yeah.
Okay.
Is that fridge?
It is.
When I was a kid, I didn't even know the Star Wars accessory pack existed. I only got one when you gave me one.
Some of these I'm going to keep for the flag. Just
Of
like
course.
doubles that are incomplete.
UL likes Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow. Those are two popular choices from what I understand. Blowtorch, Spirit, Cobra Commander, and then Destro and the Battle Mist.
That is a very eclectic mix of favorites, UL. I like that.
A lot of those are my favorites too.
I tend to like the bad guys. I don't know why. It's aesthetics. I mean, like, Tomax and Zaymot are like, I love the way they're dressed and they're opposite of each other.
I kind of like Cobra Commander.
Complete fridge, no file card, but his jersey is gorgeous. He's got his weapon, very nice shape.
How was he a G.I. Joe? Wasn't he a football player?
Yeah, he was very popular in like '86 when they won the Super Bowl.
Andrew CZ says, always check Destro's backpack for the gun.
I
A lot
did.
of kids squeezed it in there.
No
That
doubt.
makes sense.
It's just like checking Lifeline's case for his gun. $40 on the fridge.
Or underneath the trays, whenever we get a Star Wars collection in and one of those Star Wars cases is there, we always got to pull the trays out and look underneath and see if there's any weapons hiding.
You got to check the battery compartments of battery toys too. I used to use them for weapon storage.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Cross country. He doesn't come with a gun, so he's complete. He has his file card. $15 for cross country with his file card.
Hal bought the Neon Sniper for a diorama he's putting together with Robotech Destroids.
Oh.
Cute. I like that. I'm eating more nugs. I can't stop.
You're gonna be sick.
I am going to be sick. I'm going to make myself sick on nugs. They're nuggies. Nuggies.
You should have told me you were going to bring Buckeyes on this screen. I would have put Tucker in his Buckeyes t-shirt.
I forgot I bought him that.
Complete Motor Viper is another guy. He's a driver. Doesn't come with any weapons, but he's got his file card. He's a Cobra Army builder.
It's crap to not arm the drivers. What if he crashes? And has to
16
fight his way out. Earl Pierce claiming fridge.
Thank you, Earl. $16 on the Motor Viper.
Fridge is back.
Yeah.
Thank you, Earl.
All right. Speaking of the Crimson Twins,
Yeah.
these are in great shape.
Speaking of a claim, we have one from Hal. Oop, that was a lame bell ring. You're going to get another one. Hal would like to claim Motor Viper. And he would also like to know, Penelope, if you've tried marshmallow caramels that they're making now.
Marshmallow caramels? I'm not familiar with what that is.
Like Buckeyes.
Bucky's?
Bucky's, that's what I meant. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
Thank you for your claim, House. 16 on the Motor Viper. Marshmallow caramels. Now, is that a marshmallow with caramel on it, or a caramel with marshmallow in it?
Yes, probably.
Wow, these are freaking gorgeous. So a lot of times the silver in their boots and their Cobra symbol.
Just like Blue Snag, the silver boots.
And
Wow.
C-3PO.
Gun, and
Their
rope
little
swing
graph-
they share
grapple
because they
thing.
share everything as brothers, which Penelope really enjoys.
That's right.
This is the Crimson Twins with their really beautifully cut file card. For the set, gorgeous set, $40.
Now, when they were sold originally, were they sold as a set?
They were.
Yes, and they came in the coolest card ever.
Excellent.
The card had mirrors on either side of the figure, so if you looked at one figure, it looked like it was the other figure.
Oh, that's wild.
Just the coolest G.I. Joe card you've ever seen.
Let me look at Zamon's eye scar just to make sure. Wow, they have nice tight limbs too.
Yeah. These figures are all very nice. I'm not just saying that.
I love, so they could have cheaped out with these. They could have made it the same sculpt and just like changed one thing or whatever. They have distinctly different head sculpts. They're completely different.
It
Like,
explains why the two sashes are like a mirror image of each
yeah,
other.
they have
though.
the same legs, I think, and everything else is different. If they even have the same legs.
This is complete backstop. He's the Persuader driver. This is the rare driver that has a helmet and a gun. As they started getting later, they started doing that.
Yeah, they gotta outfit the drivers.
What price did he have on him? He had 25 on him. $18 for backstop. There's no file card, so he's got his helmet and his gun.
They were Corsican French Foreign Legionnaires.
They were
They were.
the Corsican brothers. It's a thing.
Al said, chocolate covered with marshmallow and caramel layers in a normal box candy-sized square.
I don't know if I like that. Marshmallow, the only time I really like marshmallow, two ways. I like Rice Krispie treats, and you can make like cheesy Rice Krispie treats if you take Rice Krispies and just mix it with marshmallow fluff and eat it with like a spoon. You can do that. That's okay. And then I like to toast marshmallows in my fire pit.
I don't like
which
marshmallows
I feel like
at
I
all.
might want to do tonight. I feel like it's like a fire pit kind of evening.
Straight arm flash. 82. Straight arm. Let me
Oh.
make sure it's a straight arm. No broken thumbs.
So you can do this?
Yeah. Straight arm flash. He has his helmet with its visor. He is complete. Original weapons. Straight arm flash. It's a straight arm. It's 82. What do you want? $45. Can I tell you?
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Straight arm flash. Let me tell you something.
Who wants the twins? Gorgeous twins.
They're really cool.
Alright.
So they have different torsos, different. Maybe their arms are the same, just flipped or something.
They reverse the molds.
You can't reverse a mold, can you?
I have no clue, can
How
you?
can you reverse a mold?
I'm not a mold maker.
I mean, you sculpt the thing. It's that. It's the way it is. Like, how do you reverse it? Their heads are different.
Where's Mikey Riv on a day like today?
They're smirking in opposite directions.
Where's our Joe people?
They're all recovering from the toy show.
Right?
You know, a lot of people were at Metallica.
Andrew's like, somebody should be snatching these up.
Right? Everyone spent all their money at It's a Toy Show.
I spent all of my money and it's a toy show, so I feel that.
Complete Ripper. Another Dreadnought. Complete with Peach File card. So he's an earlier Ripper. $25.
Is he Jack the Ripper? Is that his name? Is his name Jack?
It can't be.
No, it's either Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Yeah, because
It
they were
could-
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
It couldn't possibly.
Weren't they Butcher, Baker, and Candlestick Maker? What were their last names? Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod, right?
Yeah.
Like, did Larry come up with that?
Yeah.
He just had fun sitting at his desk, probably drinking, just thinking up stupid names for
Yeah.
stuff.
Alright, this is Spirit. And the thing that always happens with Spirit happened here. His for some reason his blue always gets discolored. I don't know why. Because it's actually bluer on the back, but for some reason that blue, every one I've seen, just even the ones that I bought for myself that were mint, the coloring always happens. And Freedom's legs are not there. So he's not complete because Freedom's legs are there and he's discolored. I don't know why he had this price on him. I will take, he's got his original gun and backpack though. I'll take $15 for this Spirit in that shape.
Earl spent all of his money on the wife and kids.
It was nice seeing you around. I wish we could have hugged and spent more time together. It was just kind of a walk by and a pound and a shake.
I mean, I hate to say it. Like, I love seeing so many people during the toy show, but I hate that I can't spend any like quality time with
Yeah,
any
it's
of
like
them.
a flyby with everybody.
It is. My wife's comment every year. They're such nice people. Earl, you guys are the nice people. Thank you.
We're only the way we are because we surround ourselves with people like you guys.
That's true. You guys lift us up and raise us up. So thank you. Thank you to everybody who came to the show, who I barely got to speak to, or even didn't get to see, like Keith.
She barely spoke to me all day.
I did. I
You
only
barely
came
got
in
to
ask
talk
you
to
to
me
do
all day.
things.
Nunchuck.
Who?
Nunchuck. He's like a 93 Ninja or 91, 92, somewhere in there. 92, I think, actually. Camouflage. I think he has all his weapons. He might have come with a stand originally. He might have been one of them guys. I don't know. But he definitely has his sword and his nunchucks. He's camouflage. He looks great. $15 on Nunchuck.
He's doing like a dance. Andrew went to Oddball Vintage's show today.
I would've
Oh,
gone-
cool.
I would've
And
gone
left
over
with
there.
a ton of vinyl. Oddball always does stuff on Sundays, and I always want to go, but it's never good for us because weekends, especially Sundays, are terrible for us to do anything. They do like a spoken word, like open mic thing that I'd love to go and do, but it's always on Sunday and usually in the afternoon, and I can't go.
Doc, complete with file card. He's got his gurney, his flare gun,
Gurney?
his helmet, and his file card. Doc is complete. He's beautiful. $25.
I just realized you can see the reflection of the ceiling fan moving in the tops behind
Yeah.
us. Camera 2 looks great today. Camera 1, the whole place just looks good. It feels good to have cleared out the museum and gotten it all like nice. We still have work we have to do back here.
It's always going to be a work in progress.
It's always a work in progress, but I feel really good.
You're always going to be swapping out exhibits and changing things
I
around
feel really
and
good.
whatnot.
Storm Shadow V2. This is when he joined
Ooh.
Joe, and he's in the kind of camouflage outfit. He's complete. He's got his sword, his bow, and his claw, and his backpack. He's really white. He's not yellowed. He's in great
He's very
shape.
white. That's not your
$30.
screen playing tricks on you. He is actually that white. I'm drinking your water just a little bit. I'm gonna empty that there. Andrew said it's absolutely beautiful in here. Thank you, Andrew. Like, listen, it's a work in progress. But there's parts of it that I'm really excited about. Like the front case where we have Indiana Jones, Dune, and Willow. I love how it looks. The diorama is fantastic. I'm so excited that we found a way to get a diorama back in here.
Yeah.
I don't know how much changing of it we're gonna do. Cause like the flag is in there. I don't know if we're taking the flag out.
I'm going to add some figures as I can carefully. That's about it.
Jack Vanderbeek claiming Doc.
Thank you, Jack.
Battle Force 2000 Dodger complete. He's got his gun and his microphone.
Is he a baseball player?
I don't know. I think he got killed in
Is he
combo.
the, is he the
$10
Artful Dodger?
complete Dodger. Battle Force
Is
2000.
he the artful Dodger? Selena asked.
He might be artful. Larry didn't like writing Battle Force 2000 guys, so he killed them off as soon as he could.
Why did he not like them?
I don't know.
So when are we having Larry down to the store?
I need to meet this man.
Selena has not met Larry. You never wanted to come to Free Comic Book Day because it was always too busy.
Okay.
And people. It's the only time you ever came down.
I didn't say it was your fault I never met him, just that I never met him.
Complete airborne, correct gun. He's all there. $20.
So Andrew just made a comment that I want to address quickly. Drew Jr. says that we should make the back an actual bar, like father, like son. So our intention when we first opened, we got this. We always wanted a bar here. We always wanted a bar. We found one. We put it in before we opened in 2017. Our intention was always to have a coffee bar, like a snack bar, like nothing serious, but like maybe a small table or two back here in this area of the shop. And, you know, just like snacks, like prepackaged snacks and like simple coffee, like nothing serious. The requirements that Maze Landing requires to have two things happening in one building like that are more than we could do. They would need us to expand the parking lot, which we don't have room to do, because they consider it like two separate businesses, which it's not. It would just be us selling coffee and toys. So it's all retail. But the hoops to jump through were a little bit more than we could handle at the time. And as more time goes on, it's just more and more of a thing that we'd love to, but it's not in the cards, I don't think, long term. But I wouldn't mind having ice cream back here either.
Same hoops though.
Did I say a price on Airborne?
$20.
Okay. Complete Beachhead. He's complete. I don't know what else to say. He's nice with file card. $30. Complete Cobra Bat. It's hard for me. It's the mother of all army builders. You know how bad I want to put him on the flag, but I'm not going to. Complete Bat. Good sticker. Not a repro sticker. All his little weapons, his hand, he's all there. His backpack doesn't have any broken peg holes, anything like that. $50. Complete Bat.
Yeah, Andrew, I figured retail is retail. And like, if I am selling a product, you know, especially like prepackaged stuff that like you don't have to make.
I guess the township feels like you have to accommodate enough parking for all your only toy customers and enough for all your only snack customers.
Even though our square footage, your square footage denotes how much parking you have to have. Our square footage wouldn't have changed, but they just needed more than we have. We could get one of those double parking things installed, like some of those garages do.
Yeah.
People could park on the second floor.
If we had a real estate lawyer and really wanted to go through it, we could get a lot done. We can incorporate our back area into parking. We have space to do it. It's just, it's money to jump through all these hoops and way you jump through. And I learned something about zoning that I didn't know before. They can tell you, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. You don't have to do it all. If you have a lawyer, it's kind of a back and forth. But we don't have a lawyer, and I'm not hiring a lawyer, so...
Yeah, it's all about money.
You can say, well, okay, we'll do this and this and this, and that's that. All right, complete Spearheaded Max, because every character needs to have orange...
Orange camo?
Orange camo.
What kind of animal is this?
And the bobcat.
A bobcat.
Cool.
Complete Spearheaded Max. I didn't see a price for that. Oh wait. $25. Complete Spearheaded Max. He's got his machete. He's got his gun.
Earl said that everybody needs to start planning for our toy show next year. I need to start
including
planning for our
us.
toy show next year. I love it. The way what I said earlier really makes that's the best I've been able to describe it. It's like a family barbecue. Like maybe there's like one weird cousin, but everybody else is just super chill and awesome. And there's a lot of hugging that happens and eating barbecue. It's always a great time. It's a lot for us to put it together, and it costs money, but it's fun, and I really love it. And I always get to buy cool stuff.
Complete Lady J. Very good shape. She's got her backpack, her camera, her javelin thrower.
She's slumping a little.
$20. There's a bang-up deal for you.
Hal is already getting his product ready for next year's show. I wish I could plan that far in advance.
Hal's claiming Lady J.
I just wrote Lady J down for who claimed it.
Lady J is claiming Hal. Okay, that works too. Andrew's a Motley Crue fan. We all are.
Yeah, this is the first year I got to have. One of their deep fried pulled pork sandwiches, and it was not. It was worth. I don't want to say it was worth the wait because I should have gotten one like 3 years ago, the first time they had them. But it was definitely.
I wish
so good.
they had a brick and mortar, because because I'd eat there so often.
Yeah.
It would be dangerous.
It will be dangerous.
Complete Chuckles with file card. Chuckles is a super sought after fingernail.
Is it his Magnum PI outfit?
$40. He's got his tiny little gun,
He's
which
not
is
a clown.
everything. That gun is the money.
Earl, it's so close. You were like a tenth of a second off.
He actually said LJ too.
Hal had chicken and waffles, which I didn't even see on the menu. Andrew had the pulled pork and the jerk tacos. Were the tacos spicy, Andrew? Because I did see them on the menu, but whenever I hear jerk, I always think like there's got to be spiciness there, and I'm not a fan of the spicy. So I'm glad I went with Lou of the pulled pork. Thank you again for getting me that because I never would have. Those chips though, Chris, I don't know if you're still watching, but those chip fries, I'm gonna go eat some more because I'd say some. They were fantastic. Not a chip, not a fry, like a combo of both. You know, they reminded me of Mom's potato chips that she used to make.
They were. Yeah.
Because they were always crispy on the edges, but a little bit, not mushy, but still soft in the middle, like a French fry. I miss them.
Yeah. We should try to make them.
I don't think it could have been hard. She just sliced the potatoes and threw them in the
Probably sliced them a
fry
little
thing.
thick.
Yeah, they were a little thick, but she would have one of those deep fried
Yeah.
things.
The fry baby.
Popcorn, chicken, and waffle fries. That's cool. It was a fry baby, I think. It was this tiny little.
No,
thing.
I know she got a fry baby because Dad bought it for her for Christmas one year, and he hid it in the den. And she somehow, I don't know if she snooped or if she just knew or she'd asked him for it or what, but she knew. And come Christmas morning, everyone opens everything and it's not there. And you know, a couple days after Christmas, she like corners me in the kitchen and goes like, "I know he bought it, and I know he bought it. And I know he forgot. You just have to tell me where it is. Like, I know he told you not to tell me, but it's okay." And I'm like, don't put me in the middle of this.
Andrew said the pineapple salsa was everything. That sounds amazing.
Complete quick kick, and his feet are really nice. A lot of times his feet get all, you know, black and chipped and discolored.
Well, it's from all the kicking.
Yeah. File card complete. His sword's a little chewed up, but it looks good in his backpack. It's all there. It just has a little bit of chewy on it.
Chewy.
I gotta be honest about that. He's got his
Someone chewed on it?
He's got his.
I think it happens. Is that like a helmet he's got?
He's got
with
his
him?
nunchucks though. 25 for a complete quick kick.
Somebody
That's a
definitely
bang up
chewed on
price.
this. Somebody definitely chewed on that.
This is the longest Bartertown we've had in a while. This is great.
Well, it's because we need to make back some of the money that we spent yesterday.
Of course.
Listen, we had a good day, but we also bought very well, which means I'm just about at where I started before the show. With a month's worth of bills I gotta pay, so keep it going. Let's go. Is that a snow serpent?
It is.
I always get them confused with. So, is it 25th snow serpents that have the fur on the neck?
Yeah.
Tucker did not join Ninja Force. Yeah, I want a wolf fur like thing, like a ruff. A wolf fur ruff for my army outfit. I love the snowshoes. We just talked about snowshoes yesterday, Selena.
Yep.
And his little gun. Do we have two of these guys?
They're not. I'm completing the nicer of the two.
So there's one. I love the shoes.
Dead air.
I'm
We're reading
about
comments, sorry.
There was a person selling GoBots. Earl would like to thank them for showing his family how he didn't get Optimus early on. For you two, I've always said that I'm buying a flag. Mom took it back the day after Christmas. Earl, I think if you want to share, I'd like to hear more of that story.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to trigger you.
I don't want to trigger you.
That might trigger me.
You mentioned it, and I were you bad? Did Santa like?
No
take
one
you
is that
back?
bad.
Like what?
That's rough.
That's.
Call him thankful.
Earl, I feel like a phone call needed to be made on Mom for that.
All right.
What do we got here?
Here's I'm gonna do the complete snow serpent first. He's gorgeous. His colors are amazing. He's 100% complete. 35 for the complete snow serpent.
She probably didn't realize
right
it was
there.
7 feet long.
And then the next snow serpent, he doesn't have his snowshoes or his missile launch, mortar launcher, and he's not quite as bright. What did I say on the complete one?
35.
All right, and on the incomplete one, 20.
I just like my new mallet. I have this little new Blastoise mallet.
You're so weird.
I just want to smack him with it. I'm gonna put this in my pencil collection because, of course, I have a pencil collection.
Hal would like to claim Snow Serpent incomplete.
Do we have 2 bags, or do we need another bag for him? Did they come together, or do you have a bag?
No, his.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Hal, for your Snow Serpent claim. Incomplete $20 one, no sweat. I didn't see the GoBots either, Andrew. So I walked around. I did 27 circuits around this place.
It's even hard to see everything when you do it like that.
It is. I thought it was missing pieces. I grabbed the fig out early. We weren't missing pieces, and my mom and dad took it back. Earl, that's
That's a crime, my friend.
That-
You were
I get
wrong.
it.
that's painful. That hurts me, and I'm guessing you never got. And Mom said it was so big.
Yeah,
That's-
probably didn't realize it was 7 feet long. This thing was the size or bigger than the kid's bed half the time.
That's
Somebody said I had never seen one set up before. Thank you for having this here,
um.
which is pretty cool.
You guys did. You and Kevin and
Like,
Mike, who secured the plexiglass for us.
Trish.
And Trish. Yeah, Trish, who works with the glass people.
Family affair.
Yeah, you guys all did a fantastic job getting that together. We have to clean up some of the silicone. Other than that, it is beautiful. I for those of you at home, so listen, VIPs who are watching who aren't local, who couldn't make it to the show, who don't come in the shop, we're doing something this week just for you guys. Justin, I don't know if I even told you this yet. Me and Selena talked about it. I am going to do a live museum walkthrough for you guys this week because we're sitting here going on and on about it, and there's some of you that may never make it in here. So I want you guys to see the museum and be able to experience it just like everybody did yesterday. For those of you that haven't seen it yet, Justin and Kevin and Mike and Trish constructed basically a
Fish tank.
and Carl also helped. It's basically a fish tank, plexiglass fish tank, around the flag to protect it from
Thievery.
the elements
or
and thievery
people
and
need to touch,
abuse.
see things with their hands, which is weird. I don't know why.
But I am absolutely doing a walkthrough of the museum this week for the VIPs in the VIP group. We've already jumped the museum back up again after clearing it out yesterday, but I'm going to make sure that it's clear enough so that I can walk the entire museum for you guys this week. There's a lot to see, and I'm really proud of it, so I want you guys to see it.
I got my boots. Dusty, not complete. He doesn't have his bipod. Backpack, gun, peach file card, all there.
What's Dusty without his black pod?
Still very good.
A unipod?
$25 for a very nice Dusty.
A unipod. He's not a bipod, he's a unipod. Hal rescued a flag from a dumpster.
Yikes.
Missing clips and railing, a lot of smaller parts, but it was fun to play with. Earl got his Solace shirt.
Oh, cool.
Finally. Sorry it took a long time.
What happened?
It was probably in his pickup bin here or something.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, it would have been in there. That's awesome. I love that. I like that the worlds all collide.
I need a new Solace shirt, but I don't like the one with the big red square because, you know. Dusty
Go ahead, Selena.
Dusty is in a French North African uniform.
So he will be Dusty from like sand and stuff, North African.
That makes sense.
With a French rifle. Okay, Hal. I appreciate your insight on these kinds of things.
I wish I knew a few words of French. I could say
Tiny
Dusty in
backpack.
French.
It's the tiniest backpack with the tiniest little thing there. I love that.
Mainframe has his computer. He has his backpack. It's unbroken. He has his hose. He doesn't have his little controller. That's often missing. I don't know why. It's easy to lose. That's
Probably because it's little.
Mainframe with let's call him $15 with his file card, his backpack, his hose, and his computer. Just no computer controller, mouse, whatever the heck it is that he comes with.
Dusty was supposed to have been from Las Vegas, but he has French stuff.
He was from the French Quarter of Las Vegas.
Interesting.
He was named for Ron Rudette. His name is Dusty Todor or something. Tudor.
Beachhead is in a British SAS uniform with a British SMG.
His name is Ronald W. Tater.
UL,
Tadur, so Rudat.
Yeah.
Rudat backwards.
Yep.
UL likes Recondo, Flash, and Dusty.
Dusty. You have to say Dusty. Like that.
Dusty.
Jack, that is so cool. Jenny has decided we're going to try to come out for the toy show next year.
Oh, yes.
Can't decide if I want to drive both ways or fly there and drive back.
That's the move. That way you're not stuck and driving across country twice.
Unless you have like a route you want to take,
Yeah,
like a circle.
doing it once is a novelty. Doing it twice in that short of amount of time is like.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to drive
go the
here
north.
south and then home
Yeah.
north or something, maybe.
We can tell you our route.
We can give you some insight on that if you're interested. That would be so cool to see you guys out here. That'd be great. You guys to see the store for the first time.
This is sneak peek. He doesn't have his microphone. Everything else is there. His gun, his binoculars, his telescope, his radio, his file card.
His Spear and Magic helmet.
All he's missing is his microphone. $15. That's a lot of bang for your buck right there, friends. Friendo.
Ooh.
What song did you get stuck in my head yesterday? It's finally gone, but I can't remember what it was now. You don't want to tell me?
I
You
can't.
don't
No, I
want
can't
to
remember either. I remember the
Andrew,
genre, but I
Andrew
can't
said
remember.
that it would be great to meet Jack and Jenny.
Oh, it'll be a freaking event when they come here.
That would be awesome.
Wow.
That was like when the first time the Kimsies came off. It was like such a thing. Like these
How
people.
many years ago was that now that we met them and drove across country? 5 years ago now?
No.
4 at least.
2020.
Oh no, that's when we went to That's when we went to.
2022.
Yeah, maybe 2020 is when we went to.
North Dakota or
Dakota.
something.
Dakota, yeah. In the throes of COVID, after we had a fire, we drove all the way to North Dakota just to do a toy buy because nobody was buying anything. Earl is encouraging other people to buy things.
Well, nobody was really selling either. That was why you had to go to get
Yeah,
it. It's
I
not
mean-
it's not like people were dropping by with toy buys or calling you to schedule stuff.
We had one woman who sold us Cabbage Patch Kids during COVID. We met her in her driveway. She laid everything out, and
Yep.
she stood over there, and we stood over here and looked at everything. And then when we wanted to pay her, we put the money down, and she walked over to it. Like that.
All very weird,
that was,
yeah.
We didn't do many. I think we actually bought some G.I. Joes from Earl.
He came here and we sat on the table outside.
Yeah. And then we went to North Dakota for that collection because the guy said, I've got it. And we said, okay.
Yeah.
We need it. If you're not buying, you're dying, as you guys know. So we went all the way to North Dakota and slept in the van the entire time. Slept in Walmart parking lots and
Law
campgrounds.
and Order.
Law and order.
He has his helmet. He has everything except his Uzi. And you know what? $25. No, $20. He's gorgeous, not discolored. He just needs the Uzi. If I don't sell him here, I'll go find the Uzi and complete him and then put him up for $30 or $40. But $20 for Law and Order.
Are you in any Joe groups we could share this with you?
How many more we got? Do we have a lot more?
No, I'm getting beat. I'm getting smacked.
It's already 7:30. This is the longest stream we've done on.
I know. That's why I want to.
Selena's excited. She's
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah,
fun.
We're
We've
going.
been in
Let's
this in a
go."
while. Yeah, keep going. I do kind of. Well, I wasn't expecting quite a long one, and I could really use the bathroom.
I think I'll call it. I think I'm good.
Hal wants to claim Law and Order.
Earl is encouraging people to trade or buy stuff, buy or sell or trade.
Errol's
Yeah,
a walking Farpoint advertisement. I love
he
it.
pulled up on the side, and you guys sat outside. It's in that table out there. I forget which one. And you guys sat outside. And
I think it's the round table that you were like.
the one that we keep trying to throw away.
Back up Law and Order for Hal.
Yes, we've got Law and Order for Hal. You want to do it? You got it? You know it's back. So the first It's a Toy Show, Frank brought this table. Just like some round plastic table that he had that he thought we could use for something. And while he was unloading it, it fell and broke.
Oof.
But it was still like usable enough.
Usable adjacent.
Like as long as we don't put anything heavy on it, it'll still kind of hold up weight.
Great.
So it's just every time I go to throw it out, I'm like, no, we kind of work.
And we use it every year.
And we use it every year. You just can't put anything on it
It
that's
ends
too
up
heavy.
getting used
It does.
every
Kevin
year.
used it this year. He put DVDs on it. So like I can't be like this is trash and throw it out. People are still using it. One year, some wasps made a nest in it, so that was usable for them.
That reminds me. I assume you saw the wasp's nest on the side under the eave?
So I'm sure a lot of
That's
people.
retired.
It is. I'm sure a lot of people at the show yesterday saw the giant wasp nest on the side of the building. That is from last year. It is now empty, but we've left it there because it's scaring away other wasps, and it's working so far.
I love that.
Complete airtight, 100% complete, tight joints. He's got his little hose that goes in the back, so he knows where his hose at.
Yeah.
$20, complete airtight. That's it for today.
That's a little known fact. If you have a problem with
Also,
wasps,
dope on Z Mike.
Specifically wasps and hornets, if you have a problem with them, you can take a paper bag, a brown paper bag, and ball it up in the vague shape of a hornet's nest and hang it up from a place where a hornet or a wasp might make a nest, and it will keep other wasps away.
I love that.
That nest is starting to fall apart.
Yeah, I noticed. I knew it wasn't active because there was a massive hole in the side.
Yeah. All right, Selena, hit that bell. And then
Hit the
let
bell
us,
for Andrew CZ.
let us figure out what he's referring to, because I think there were
Optimus
a couple.
and Megatron set. All right.
Justin, help me out here.
I think there was only one Optimus. I think there was a double Optimus set, but I think there was only one Optimus and Megatron set.
Optimus and let's find it. Let's see, Optimus and Megatron.
I think it was the ultimate one, the ultimate battle. And there might have been two different Optimus and
Yeah,
Megatron sets.
let's figure out which one he's after here. Let's see, Andrew, we got you. I just gotta figure out which one it is. No, that's Bumblebee. Target
The one
Titanium.
with the yellow thing at the top.
No,
One with the
would be
yellow thing
Titanium.
at the top.
Oh, with the bonus
the
thing.
the bonus one.
So that would have been.
That was $40. The bonus value set is how I have it written down. Thank you, Andrew.
I'll pull that out for you.
And it comes with those two little mini cons on top, which is awesome. Earl wants us to let him know if we need any help with the show next year. Earl, I'm going to be honest with you, we might take you up on that. Especially in the morning. We always need help parking cars.
That's the first thing I thought too. Organizing the setup.
Yeah, if you have any experience parking cars, or if you don't, that might be really helpful. So we'll definitely keep you in mind. Earl is like, people, look at all these toys in himself.
This is a complete gorgeous Crimson Guard.
Ooh.
He's very crimson.
With his original gun, not a battle pack gun.
It's a CG, he's nice.
Man, he's really nice. $30. Complete Crimson Guard.
You said that was it and then we continued.
That's the last one.
No, keep continuing.
I want to put a
Selena's
bagger
in
out
it.
there for it.
Selena's in it. She's like, alright, let's go.
I like seeing all the toys.
I'll save some for next week.
Same bat time, same bat channel. We do this stream, those of you watching may not know. We do this every Sunday at 5 o'clock. We've been doing this every Sunday at 5 o'clock for over 5 years. Every Sunday at 5 we do this. Hal wants to help us lay out the 10 by 10
So how we did
spaces.
that 1 year, you can go to camera 1.
Yeah.
1 year we
1 year.
laid out the spaces,
Made a big deal, spray painted it, did the whole nine.
I love that.
and then we realized it's just overkill.
It's overkill.
I basically know where the spaces are now. I know, I can tell where we can fit what. I know where the aisles are, so we don't really do a layout.
Last year was the first year that we had to do the double row in the front,
Yeah.
and we even did it over here this year because we had so many vendors.
But thank you.
It worked out really well. Yeah, I mean, we kind of know, like, we can kind of visualize where the 10 by 10 spaces go. And it's really nice, like, some people bring just one table, like Christine only brought one table, and we have certain spots that are just for folks that only have the one table and don't need a whole canopy and everything. After the last 6, 7 years we've been doing this here, we've got it mostly down to a science. That's it. That's all I got. What else we got? Anything? I'm gonna go eat some more nugs and make myself
Tomorrow's
sick.
Memorial Day. Have a great Memorial Day. Remember the reason for this Memorial Day?
Oh yeah, that's a good reason to have done GI Joe today. I like that. Yeah. I like
Spend
that.
some family time, do some barbecuing, but remember people who have sacrificed, and
Same time, same bat channel.
and thank you for hanging out and watching. Thank you for coming to the Toy Show
That's all we
yesterday.
got.
Well, thanks for coming.
We will invoice you guys very shortly, and we will see you next week.